Whoop, whoop, what's up, Bearcats and Jugger Bros? It's Saturday. We're here. We're hanging. We're chilling. It's time for the HMG, AEW Full Gear Watch-Along, and AAA Alianazas Watch-Along. Hope you're all having a great Saturday, great weekend. Make sure you're signing your NDA, pal. Whoop, whoop. Let's see who we got with us tonight. We got Lab Rat, and we got Frank Tesh. How you guys doing? Whoop, whoop. Make sure you're signing your NDA. What are you testing on you tonight, Lab Rat? And hope all is well. Y'all, yeet, yeet. Get me the money match, pal. Yeah, that's as old school as it gets. They did it again. They did it again. Right in the middle of a match, right in the middle of a pre-show match, they opened the show. Stupid. Fucking stupid. That would actually be a good spot for Repo Man. That'd be a good spot to bring him in. Little cameo appearance. Yes, sir. And as soon as that starts, we are switching over.
The unified champion, Kazuchika Okada, is about to join us, and that is going to change the complexion of this completely. You see the face? See the face of Takeshi? When he heard this, look at this. What is a great entrance? It is a great entrance. But the face of the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion, Konosuke Takeshita, was very similar to the facial expression that Okada wore this past Wednesday night, Don, when you made the announcement that Okada would be teaming with not just Hechicero, but Takeshita here tonight. Well, Okada always wants to do it with himself.
Where is it airing at?
It is a great entrance. I'm going to be very honest with you, Don. I know you'll deny it. I think Takeshita, as he waits on Okada, I don't think he has.
Yeah, Triple Mania was back in August. It must be a replay or something. Yeah, that'd be a replay. Because we got a new. Yo, what's up, Hammer? Too legit to quit. What's up, pal? Whoop whoop. Yeah, that's later tonight in a couple hours.
He wants this title badly. Now, these titles have eluded Hechicero for a number of months.
Yeah, and the plan is as soon as the AAA show starts, we're switching over to that. Whoop whoop.
Still in a 3-2 disadvantage, though. Absolutely. But the champions turning things around on the challengers. Neon and Mascara Dorada, two of the most incredible young high flyers on planet Earth today. Hence the name Sky Team, but they're without their anchor. The veteran presence of Mystico, Nigel, the shoulder injury, the attack before the bell. That was
nice. Whoop whoop.
Changed the complexion of this 100%. I'm sure, Don, you had a hand in it, but either way.
So dumb. Dumb booking. At least this one was handled a little bit better than the last one. Of course, that's not saying a whole lot. Yeah, this was literally his idea. He pitched doing this, the whole having the pre-show main event bleed over into the main show was his idea. He said there's a clip of him saying on one of his shows. Nice, Lab Rat. Whoop, whoop. I just took a gummy. I think I'll take another gummy. The stronger gummy later on.
Into the face of Okada. Double crossbody.
I feel the same way, Zane. What's up, pal? Good to see you. Whoop, whoop. Happy Saturday. Hope the weekend's going well. Yeet, yeet.
As the punch intercepted. And Mystico.
Luckily, only about 2 hours of this tonight, and then we switch over to AAA.
Was attacked by HSL, all taped up right now. Mystico, I'm sure he's going to be out for some measure of revenge here tonight, Tony. Yes, absolutely. I think Okada came in thinking that he just managed to come away with the championship, but Don, it's not going to be that easy with Mystico back in the ring. Punch out, he's going to be outside of the ring now.
It can be fun, though.
Announced nearly sent into smithereens. The match continues. Mystico inside out the ring, causing absolute chaos here. Here it is, the Mystico. Oh, were it not for Okada, this match would have.
Ooh, nice hammer. That sounds delicious.
Try to restore control here. Oh, look at this, Don. You cannot be happy about this. Oh. Turning things around quickly, though. Yeah, into the ropes, off the ropes, the drop kick, though. Precision, pinpoint, timing there by Kazuchika Okada. Here it comes. Rainmaker avoided. Now, down. Shot to the chest, Escalera up to the top rope, arm drag. Okada brought down once again, but Takeshita immediately back into the fray. Wait a second. Leon does not have the momentum. Oh, now he got caught again.
Yeah, that's always a fun time, man. Whoop, whoop.
Very lucky there to avert complete disaster, but still trouble the champions. At a disadvantage here, even with the return of Mystico. Oh, almost a misdirection there, Excalibur. Okada winning the victory. Look at these guys working together. This is great. The IWGP World Heavyweight Champion. Oh, this is not working together, Don. This is how we saw their conquest, their attempt. All right. Okay. Their attempt at the AEW World Tag Team Championship last month disintegrated because these two men couldn't work together. It's all breaking down. Oh no. The Rainmaker. Not the first time that's happened. The person, the move. And Okada's on his own now. Now Mascara Dorada, the Hurricane Rana takes down Kazuchika Okada, the AEW Unified Champion.
Way too long. Again, this was on the opener. Like, this was on the pre-show, and it's still going 10 minutes into the main. Like, what the fuck?
Boy, Neon is unbelievable. The things that kid can do. Speaking of unbelievable, holy smokes, what did we just see? Yeah. Take a look at this. Stereo up. Sky Team taking flight, taking down Okada and Takeshita on the outside. That lays Mystico. Will he follow them though? Take a look at this. Incredible. All the way around.
Yep, exactly. And the fact that this is a pre-show match that rolled over into the main show. Like, that's the most ridiculous, egregious thing of all this. And it's still going.
Something else, Don, I would agree. Mystico, the Hurricane Rana, very, very close. Only had the one leg capture.
Yep, exactly.
Not enough to control Hechicero, a man who's known for his technical expertise, but one of the strongest luchadors in the world as well to go with it. How about this? This is not even the first scheduled match on Full Gear presented by B. A match that was on the Tailgate Brawl continuing.
Listening to Meltzer, that's what they're doing.
And Cesaro once again breaks free. Mystico, I think, Tony, he's got to approach this match with a sense of urgency. Who knows how bad that injury to his right arm is? Absolutely, he does. Oh, holy smokes, that knee was right on target, Excalibur. Look at Mystico, he's out on his feet from that knee from Cesaro. Cesaro, as we've said, is targeting.
Yeah, this is beyond ridiculous. Hey, so WWE is counter-programming us tonight by having a AAA show on their YouTube. How do we respond to that? Hey, let's make our show go even longer by pushing a pre-show match 10 minutes into this main show. Stupid.
The champions retain, and you see Okada. I'm not sure if he's legitimately asking for forgiveness.
Yeah, if you're gonna do that, yeah.
The issues between Okada and Takeshita, Tony.
This was not it. This was not it. Yep.
Retain the CML World Trio Championship. But now for our first official match of Full Gear presented by DC. Darby Allin was called out by the Bastard Pack to meet him in a straight-up wrestling match. And that is
A straight-up wrestling match, yeah.
I'm sure you remember me. Wait, is that? No way.
There you go, right there. Yo, what's up, Final Boss? Whoop whoop. Yeah, but only for a couple more hours. As soon as the AAA show starts, we're switching over to that. Exactly. You make it easy to follow. You set the tone.
When you are stripped of all your bells and whistles, there is no way that someone like yourself can compete at the level of legitimate athletes like
Because we're doing things new. We're reinventing the business. We're doing things different. What you guys did back in the day was old and it didn't work and it's irrelevant and blah, 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 blah. You're old and you guys are old and don't know what you're talking about. At least that's how they think. Like that's legit how they get when you present them with that. Oh, that's that old stuff that doesn't work anymore. Exactly. That's a little bit harsh. I would say maybe make sure Meltzer's dad ends up not able to perform that night.
Then Darby Allin. They have already met once before. Just about 5 years ago. Just over 5 years ago, excuse me. And Pac scored the victory that
Whoop,
night.
whoop.
But we've seen the evolution of Darby Allin before our eyes. But likewise, Pac has maintained his world-class ability. Pac may have been a better wrestler 5.5 years ago. Is he tonight? And what did the second-degree burns that Darby Allin suffered at Pac's hands have to do with it? Well, I certainly think it's going to give Darby Allin more motivation, but motivation is all well and good when you're facing a man.
All marks, bro.
is legal against this man, and in my mind, that means that Darby Allin is a severe underdog as he faces this member of the Death Riders.
At least they're giving Darby a decent entrance. Like, this is a pretty creative entrance. Yup, exactly. Yeah, if JCW can make it grow, can
see what risks this reckless daredevil is going to take.
Yeah, if JCW could get better and eclipse AEW, that'd be nice. Of course, that would take a while. That would take a while. This right now is the actual opening match. Almost 20 minutes into the show because they had to do an overrun of the pre-show main event. Stupid. So damn stupid.
Darby has more than enough reach to want to get back his hat, and of course, the Death Riders as well. It was the return of the Bastard Pack that played an outsized role in the victory for John.
No arguments there.
With Darby Allin a couple months ago, and since then, it seems like the Bastard has had the relentless Darby Allin.
Yeah, give me some Skrillex, pal.
In his sights. See Darby coming to the ring with the bat. But Pac, he's promised a clean match, no chicanery, no shenanigans, as it were. That he won't be.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. Like, wait a minute, you're having Darby open the show? That's a little. You'd think he'd be a little bit higher up in the card. That's not shitting on the opening spot. It's just like Darby ain't the guy for that spot. At least not right now where he's at. Dude, they have no idea how to structure a show properly. None.
The midsections. You can see creeping up to the shoulder of Darby Allin as well. The bandage around the right arm, second-degree burns, multiple locations on the body of Darby Allin were suffered in that blood and guts match 10 days ago. See a big breath from Darby Allin. Really feeling the burns on his back. His right arm, excuse me.
Yeah, let's not forget that Darby Excalibur does have an amateur wrestling background. I know he's a daredevil, but he can wrestle too.
Seen it on a number of occasions that Darby Allin, he's got a lot of tricks in his.
It's that time of the month, Deucey. It's AEW's time of the month, pal.
Nice escape there by Darby. Pac taking over the top with the arm drag.
Oh, nice hammer. Whoop, whoop.
Darby Allin typically with the speed advantage on his opponent, but I would say that Pac with the explosivity, the power.
Yeah, give me all the Meltzer booking, pal.
Step for step. I definitely think so. In any kind of physical estimation, Pac is the advantage, but the wild card, Darby Allin, it all comes down to what risk this man's willing to take. Here we go, hold on. Oh, the roll out by Darby, countering Pac, and now keep on track again.
Hey guys, we're about 2 minutes into this match. Now Darby's out wrestling Pac right now. It's very apparent. And Pac knows it. Look at the face.
Nice start certainly from Allin. Some beautiful Ricky Steamboat arm drags there, but right now,
Never enough. Never enough. Got to get the shit in. Always got to get as much shit in as possible. But like we established last night, when you try to spend the entire show, entire match getting as much shit in as possible, all you got is shit.
pleased about the nip up. But Darby Allin one step ahead.
They're playing the smart game right now. Just hold.
Like that SmackDown. Oh my fuck. And this is worse.
Beautiful agility, but yeah, you can see on his face, look what I did, and then, oh, Darby Allin, look what I can do too.
The maturation process of Darby Allin.
Like all the mistakes they make in WWE is like amplified in AEW.
Exceptional.
It really has. As Pac walks by our broadcast table, I'm always amazed at how in shape
Whoop whoop.
this young man is. It's amazing.
An incredible physique. You know, it's not just the time he spends in the gym, it's the time, it's how he eats. Almost a perfect soldier for the Death Riders.
It's like a side headlock taken by Darby Allin. Pac attempted to reverse. Darby though gets up. Drag with
So bad. So bad.
able to vault out. Drops underneath and just a one count. Pac kicks out, but Darby had a plan too. Nice bridge up and Darby catches the crucifix and Darby. And Pac, I would have to imagine, Tony, is whether he shows it or not in his face, getting frustrated.
Oh, there's no doubt. Darby has wrestled a remarkable match thus far. He's been one step ahead every time. Again, it was smart, I think, for him to stay in the ring while Pac was on the outside. Look at him once again. Just a side headlock takedown.
And I'll give you, Tony, if this was scored on points, certainly Darby Allin would be up at the moment, but not really had Pac in any trouble.
Pac, now the head of Darby Allin.
Well, we might end up missing that match tonight, depending on what time it comes on. Like I said, in about less than 2 hours, once AAA Alianza starts, we are switching over to that.
And quickly got to the bottom rope.
Looks like a modified version of the Scorpion Deathlock. The hole that won Sting so many championships throughout his Hall of Fame career. The knowledge that he passed on down to Darby Allin.
Dude, yeah, that match.
Darby just got
And the ending.
Straight to the jaw by the bastard.
That's a good point. It's hard to measure what Sting meant to Darby's career, but you can see it each and every time he comes out. I think confidence is a big part of what
Wait a
Sting
second,
meant
wait a
to
second.
Darby.
Not this way.
Yes, he will go this way.
Watch out. Don't move it, don't move it.
He did to the floor. I thought for sure he was going to throw him on top of the table. And that would have brought
Nope.
the kids back.
Darby Allin. The press slam delivered by Pac. Sending Darby to the floor as we take another look.
Yeah, if she does go over, that'd be 14. Fuck.
Listen to this.
10 days removed of suffering. Second-degree burns, severe burns.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, that ending of SmackDown was like, yeah, that was way out. That was what the fuck.
Same trajectory, admittedly further and through a flaming table. The exact same impact as Darby Allin now. To full. Darby Allin gasping for air.
All right, I gotta step outside for a little smoky toky. I'll be right back. Whoop whoop.
Next up.
Cable. Very
Whoop,
little
whoop.
give, just enough give. Sling your body and your spine back.
You know, we talk so much about the burns on Darby's back. There were puncture wounds as well, scrapes as well. More than
Yeah, and we all know who they were gonna be. And we all know where that was going. Like, that was not hard to find out, not hard to figure out. Okay, the fifth members are obviously AJ and Becky.
Look at this, he covers up and in doing so. Whoa!
And you notice how Pac, it wasn't just a hammer throw. There was a twist of the wrist, and Pac laid out with it completely. That's what caused Darby's body to change course and fly in between the top and the middle row.
Terrible landing for Allen. Already
Yeah, they're not gonna do that.
thrown.
Might next year, but not this year.
Down to the mat. We say it every time Darby Allin's in the ring. One of the best I've ever seen. And everybody's got their limit.
I agree. I just wonder how much a body can take.
For real.
How much he's taken throughout his AEW career.
Well, not just his AEW career. I mean, think about as a young man. Well, Pac going for the cover here. 1, 2. Darby kicking out. The injuries that Darby sustained in skateboarding. Sure.
Yeah, she is kind of a little bit of short. She's getting kind of the short end of the stick here.
Wheel himself to the hospital. Right.
Oh, nice hammer. Whoop, whoop.
That was before he ever set foot in a professional wrestling ring. Darby he's been put through the ringer his entire life. Admittedly, sometimes by himself, by his own actions. And he's proven to be so relentless, Nigel, but at the end of the day...
Combination of that and having a set of balls, too.
Sometimes you might question whether he enjoys the pain.
I mean, any man who would climb Mount Everest and actually succeeds in climbing Mount Everest, they have my respect. Like, that is... Like, climbing Mount Everest is... Like, to me, that is... Like, peak human excellence. But then he also does a lot of stupid shit right here. That's true. Yeah, she don't need to be taking those ridiculous bumps.
Understandably, Gage look at his speed, like a torpedo, driving back to the ringside barricade.
Darby stumbling forward, setting up a chair on the floor as in the chair. We've seen Darby do this type of attack before, Tony.
Oh no.
It's incredibly risky, as are most things that Darby does.
Yeah, that's watch out. Fearless.
Oh, good God.
The drop kick from the top.
Look at Darby.
Pac eating both barrels and crashing the back of his head, striking our announce desk, but watch how Darby lands.
That was a long way down. Drop kick, you try to take away a lot of your momentum so that when you land, you don't get as much impact, but you're falling that.
Nice, eh? Whoop, whoop.
Hard to take it. Let's take another look. You would imagine coming down from that height and trying to protect yourself at the same time as you're trying to deliver a drop kick.
Darby returns Pac to the ring, but labored movement on behalf of Darby is shoulder in the midsection.
How funny would it be if we saw John Cena do appearances in AEW for DC once his whole thing is done, once his gig is done?
Darby has completed the grip.
The forearm, the left forearm across the carotid artery of Pac, but probably not in tight enough because Pac, strongly muscular neck and shoulders, protecting himself.
Pac,
Power by Pac.
and to strengthen, Darby goes over the top. The thrust kick and German suplex. Darby, his momentum Watson carrying him through, and now Darby on the top. To the corner.
That's not done yet.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh, wait, that's Marvel. My bad. Shit.
The Continental Classic begins Wednesday. Darby last year in the Continental Classic had his problems at Claudio. He thinks Will Ospreay, if you recall, was the best match he'd ever seen. The Continental Classic begins
Yeah, but
Dynamite.
yeah, it's AEW, pal.
Live on TBS from Nashville. What? Or Pac.
Nigel, that was a case where Pac's speed actually worked against him because he was coming at Darby so quickly that he didn't have time.
Oh, who owns that? Who owns that franchise?
Exactly. Pac, excuse me, Darby Allin was lying in wait and knew that fact precisely. Right now, looking to follow up. Well, technical wrestling, understandably, gone right out the window.
Oh, no, the coffin drop countered by Pac.
Nigel, to your point, I think we knew it would go out the window.
Pac building up speed. We've seen him do this, and we've seen that power.
All right, later, Hammer. Yeah, I feel you, man. This is the absolute drizzling shits.
Too resilient.
Look, he's following up quick.
Okay, thank you, Frank.
Next one for the brutalizer.
And Lab Rat. Whoop, whoop.
The brutalizer is cinched in. Center of the ring. Darby Allin in serious trouble here.
We saw in that I Quit match with John Moxley, Darby Allin.
Yeah, this is bad. This is so bad.
They pass out here.
That could be a case of Darby Allin's body betraying him, but he's pivoted onto that hip. He's using his feet to dig in, to scoot, to try to make it to the bottom rope to force a quickly break. And you can see Pac struggling mightily to keep Darby anchored towards center.
Both men. Rope is because if Darby Allin can check.
Yeah, boring. Exactly.
It'll force the break from the official.
But Pac holding on for maximum.
Yeah, so far, yeah, so far the only thing that was
Almost all the count, Tony.
at least somewhat creative and different was Darby's entrance, and that was about it.
And the fans with the awesome chant already, boy, we got a full night, a full year.
They are crammed to the rafters there.
Nice. Whoop, whoop.
Pac. Slow to follow up here.
Nigel, when you are somebody as accomplished as Pac with that brutalizer, you used it so effectively. For Darby to be in it for that long, and to, what is Pac? Looked like he was probing for something.
They're trying to pull the padding from the.
Good question. Probably because he's
to use it as a weapon.
Oh, you see how Darby's head just rocked back from that
Will
one.
do. I mean, the backstage scuttlebutt is that after the injury to the ankle, the Pac has a metal plate in his foot now. That's the case.
Wow, kick. They have broken a jaw on that one with that metal.
Oh yeah, dude.
Pac,
It's pretty much going around, man. It's in that Florida water, pal.
arrow, one of the most dangerous weapons in his arsenal.
I would put money on that. There's multiple people in the AEW locker room that are taking some advice.
There would be none of this that he would beat Darby on his own. The back. That's Darby's back. Yuta must have placed it in the ring. And Darby, come on! Wow! Sting's back in the head of Darby. Oh, the irony.
I thought we were gonna get a kick out there.
Yes, you die by a back.
Pac had a plan all along. Maybe on some level, the bastard knew that he couldn't beat Darby.
a wrestling match. It was a plan all along. It was Sting's baseball bat. Unfortunately, that came into play.
Yeah, big shocker. Very good point, Lab Brad. That's a good point.
Darby Allin put through hell here tonight. The Bastard Pack, like it or not, victorious.
Whoop, whoop. What's up, El Juggalo? Good to see you, pal. Hope you're doing well. Yeet, yeet. Yep, so now it's like we got a four-way women's match. Oh, yeah, that classic line from the other night. You will piss yourself with blood. The fuck?
The pricking of my thumbs. Something wicked this way comes.
This is the four-way tag team contest scheduled for one fall. The winning team will pick the match stipulation at the semifinals of the women's tag team tournament. Introducing first, accompanied by
Oh, nice.
Julia Hart.
Hope that's going well. Whoop, whoop.
The Sisters of Sin.
Yeah, get me a four-way, pal. Deucey, we need some NDAs here, pal. Good, nice.
I think that image of Sky Blue smiling, gleefully smiling through the blood pouring down her face will be seared into the memory of everyone that saw it for a very long time.
Oh, I agree. And I have to give it to all the women who were in that blood and guts, the first one ever. Every lady put it all on the line. Every woman did. Sky Blue, Sisters of Sin. It's amazing what happened that night, and these women can still walk out of that cage.
Oh, nice.
Perform here.
Next, accompanied by Penelope Ford from Thessaloniki, Megan Bay.
Very fitting introduction from Megan Bay and Penelope Ford, considering Full Gear is presented by DC here tonight. Megan Bain, your tag team partner.
Yeah, no, yes, this is not a tag team title match. This is a four-way match between two members. Hold on, what? Unless I read this wrong, it's like it's AEW. They can't even get this shit right. Okay, so what it is, it's a four-way match between the four teams that are in the semifinals, and the team that wins gets to pick the stipulation for their match in the semifinals. I think that's what's going on here. Yeah, the tournament's still ongoing. This is just a four-way between the four semifinal teams.
Look out! Every time they team together, they'd be nothing short of dominance. After a change of pace.
Up next, Willow Nightingale and Harlan Cameron of Brown.
Yeah, that's just Tony trying to think he's being clever and reinventing the wheel and thinking he's being like groundbreaking. No, this is stupid. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Yeah, that would make way more sense. Okay, these are the 4 final teams. They're all competing against each other. The belts are on the line. The winners are your first champions. But they can't even get something that simple right.
What an entrance.
Because these sickos are fucked in the head, dude. I mean, you saw the one who had people kidnapped in their basement.
All options are on the table for the winner of this 4-way matchup heading into the
Yeah, milking the shit out of tournaments. And they already touched. Why do I want to see this again if they've already competed in the ring? The whole point of a tournament is if you're going to do it as a tournament, well, then your winners don't, whoever is going to be in your finals, they don't touch until the finals.
The team of Reno and Alex Windsor to advance to the semifinals. Likewise, Megan Bain and Marina Shafir defeating Cabo Tamello and Anna Jay. Sisters of Sin defeating Queen Aminata, Jimmy Hayter on the other side of the bracket. Willow and Harley defeating Mercedes.
Yeah, and they're all in the same match in Blood and Guts as well.
Thus far, the biggest upset of the
But they're also in the tournament too.
How dominant Mercedes and Athena as respective champions. And Megan Bain just suplexing Willow on the floor.
There's any doubt about that. The Babes of Wrath have to be coming into this match with a lot of confidence from scoring that upset victory. But it'll only go so far with Marina Shafir here, who won the match of Blood and Guts for her team with a mother's milk smothered choke.
There's Mina Shirakawa that is trapped in that choke by
Yep.
Shafir. Tony Storm.
Oh, an hour and a half. We only got an hour and a half left of this shit.
Then watch Mina Shirakawa suffer any more punishment.
And then it's Triple A Alianzas. See what? Okay, let's see what the card for that is.
The front kick from Marina Shafir. As Tony Storm battered here in the early moments. Megan Bain, Marina Shafir gaining the advantage here.
All right, so we got Dominic teaming up with El Grande Americano against Dragon Lee and El Hijo del Vikingo. Then we got Chelsea Green and Ethan Page defending their mixed tag team titles against Mr. Iguana and Lola Vice. That should be a fun one. So we got Natalia and Fabi Apache versus Flamer and La Hiedra. And that's all I'm seeing so far. Let me check. At least on that report, let me check some other ones. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
Barely a 1 count for Megan Bain.
Yeah, Nigel, Megan Bain is too strong to keep down early in the match. I can tell you that.
You're going to have to sap a lot more energy of the Megasus if you're going to get a 3 count. Timeless love bomb, certainly not a marriage of
All right, so we got El Hijo.
between these two, Tony.
Right. There's no doubt that
Then we got Octagon Jr. versus Javon Evans versus Axiom to determine the #1 contender for the AAA World Cruiserweight Championship. Then we got Los Psycho Circus versus El Hoyo. Or El Oyo. See if I can get a. So I want to try to get a better.
Megan Bain, once again, showing her power, able to intercept Mina. Now the cover again made. Mina kicking out.
So I got a better idea of what the card is. Yeah, it's like a collision episode. A bad collision episode.
the love bombs and Megan Bain and Marina Shafir. It's kind of been.
That's the two teams who will
Oh, that's a pretty sweet. Oh, dude, that is a sweet poster. I'm seeing it now. Damn, that's pretty sweet.
Strong throw there from Shafir.
We've not seen the Babes of Wrath or Sisters of Sin in this match, with the exception of the brawl at the beginning.
Now, Shirakawa on the Sky Blue. Your point, just the blind tag, taking herself in, and Mina Shirakawa taken down by Marina Shafir. And
Oh, so it is only 4 matches. Yeah, Octagon Jr. versus Axiom versus Javon Evans, Dragon Lee and El Hijo del Vikingo versus Dominic Mysterio and El Grande Americano. Mixed Tag Team Championships, Chelsea Green and Ethan Page defending against Lola Vice and Mr. Iguana, and Natalia and Fabi Apache versus Flamer and La Hiedra.
Sky Blue. Darker side to herself after Julia Hart.
Yeah, this is so bad. This is so bad. I'm sorry. I hate to be a negative Nancy, but I got to call it like I see it. Yeah, bad SmackDown, too. I'm sure it was. I'm absolutely sure it was. Damn, that sucks. That's a shame. I guess we know we're going where they're going afterwards.
Had her at the bar last night, talking about challenging Brodino or FTR, whoever wins that tag match. Must have been the beer talking.
Yeah, Harley's one of a kind. There's no doubt. And she's come a long way in a short period of time.
Harley, rapid fire shots, testing the jaw. Sky Blue soul food there from Harley Cameron, and a backstabber. Combination of attacks delivered by Harley. Look at.
Whoa.
Harley may have hurt her hamstring at that time. She was holding the back of her leg.
Hard to slow up once you've recommitted to that move.
Sky Blue coming in. The elbow strike tag out to Julia Hart. Talked about Julia Hart seemingly bringing Sky Blue to the dark side, Nigel. But then the third point on the Triangle of Madness, the Toxic Spider Tekla has been massive addition to Sky.
Zero story. Just get your shit in. We all do a bunch of shit, and then someone goes over.
Julia Hart just took Marina Shafir off the apron, and Sky Blue took Megan Bain down. They were partners just 10 days ago, but now making the first strike against their former allies. Julia Hart.
Tag's made, blind tag. Julia Hart.
Harley trying to get back up to her feet, but Sky shuts her right down, Tony.
Yeah, tag was made to Megan Bain. Ooh, did not like what happened on it.
Sky didn't want to do this against Megan Bain.
Things breaking down between the former allies. And then across the ring, Harley Cameron, Little Nightingale, they were partners with Mina Shirakawa and Thomas Team Storm.
Sorry, Colin's sending me some pictures from the 2CW show. The Moose match is on right now. Whoop, whoop.
In this match, the Sisters of Sin attacking Thomas Love Bombs on the floor, and Megan Bain and Marina Shafir attacking Harley Cameron inside the ring.
These two teams better get back in the ring and be a part of this.
If you're fighting on the floor, you're not in position to get a tag. You're not in position to play a role in this match. It is first pinfall or submission to a finish. That will determine the winner. That will determine who gets to pick the stipulation in the semifinal round.
See Harley Cameron here. Desperately needs to make a tag over there. The amiable Willow Nightingale, who is still relatively fresh.
Shafir, those lunging elbows. Oh, Harley slips through the grip of Megan Bain, and Harley the knee strike.
Hopefully that's a planting part of an angle.
First by Bain. Harley coming in.
She's known as the babe with the power bomb. The Dr. Bomb that she's used on more than one occasion to pick up defect. Hold on a second. Straight away, though.
Oh, yeah.
From Shafir dropping to the rear naked
I mean, it better be one, because I would really want to hope and believe that a wrestler would not completely lose their shit and just start attacking a fan for no reason. Which, again, having been in the business and met some of these people, I could see that within the realm of possibility.
Great effort by Sky Blue to block that. Megan made it like a freight train, Nigel.
Yeah. Driving right through. The Sisters of Sin now are on the train line.
Nina trying to fight against this 2-on-1 disadvantage. Rolls through Sky. Steps in. Sky wrenching on the knee and the DDT on Julia Hart.
This combination offense from Shirakawa.
And these very obviously planned, thought out, choreographed spots that make this shit look so fucking fake.
Blind tag by Megan Bain. Julia Hart sent packing. Courtesy of the Megasys now. Fireman's carry.
I have not seen that, no.
The shoulders of Bain and Marina Shafir. This was the scene in Blood and Guts. This is how the night ended for Toni Storm. She surrendered. Yeah, no, she's restrained and we're going to fight now.
Shirakawa desperately goes control. Whoa! Finally, former AEW Women's Champion coming to the aid of her wife.
Great effort by timeless Toni Storm.
A back fist. Drop Shafir to one knee. And now timeless Toni Storm. Shotgun drop kick takes Shafir down. A second one. And now Mongolian chop. The flying mare and Toni Storm.
Oh, here we go. Could be following up.
I wonder if Punk went Triple H for some acting advice on that part.
Zero, but Shafir, nice escape, boxes the ears, very disorienting attack, Nigel.
Yeah, makes you very dizzy, losing your balance. You're going to need it when you're in there with the heater.
Oh, Harley Cameron, the blind tag in.
Oh, wow. Look at this. Taking her time, though.
That is press and
Cameron, long way to go. Whoa, thinks about it.
Dude, and that story that Coach tells about that when he was invited to the premiere of it alongside the McMahon family and Triple H's parents, like he was there, and the story he tells from that is never not funny. Like that whole thing is never not funny.
One only wonders what stipulation they would choose if they win this match.
Okay, cool. Yeah, like I said, I haven't seen it, but I could see CM Punk making that fun. I could see something like that being fun, especially with him, being a let loose and goof off.
Send Shafir the outside.
What is Willow going to do here for crying out loud?
Likes that Kingdom ball off the apron. A 2-for-1 special for Nightingale.
And here comes the bowling pin spots.
But Storm put to the midsection. Storm zero counter, jackknife line. 2. Tony counters. 2. Harley. 2. Tony. Counter. Hit falls back and forth. Pinfall attempt. Oh! The knee caught Toni Storm on the way in. It's a big package. 2.
As soon as you said that, I knew who was winning.
That means that timeless Toni Storm and Mina Shirakawa will be able to pick the stipulation for their semifinal round match with Megan Bain and Marina Shafir.
Tony, your wish might come true. Maybe it will be a chicken coop match.
Only about an hour and 18 to go. An hour and 18 to go. We are almost there for Triple A. Yes, having an awesome community to hang and chill within the chat. Whoop whoop makes this shit get digestible. Yeah, very, very lame and predictable finish. You know who would have had go over in that? Megan Bain. How about that? Whoop whoop, what's up, Sonic? Good to see you, pal. Happy Saturday. Hope yours is going well. Always a pleasure, pal. Yeet yeet. Yeah, or Harley. Like, that'd have been better, Harley. Ah, that is a good question. Because it depends on if Tony Khan will pay his price tag. If Y2J asks for a ridiculous amount and Tony gives it to him, says yes, Y2J will take it. But I think Y2J really does want to go back to WWE. But if Tony Khan were to give him a $15 million deal, he wouldn't say no to that.
Introducing first, the challengers, accompanied by Stokely from Asheville, North Carolina, at a combined weight of 443 pounds. Dax the Axe and Cash Wheeler.
That's a good question. I'm gonna go Joey Janela.
Maybe so old as to say something right here. Yes, you may, Stokely needs to, or Big Stoke, pardon me, needs to just.
Good to hear, man, and thank you. Whoop whoop. Cash Wheeler, the dude you don't ever want to get into a road rage incident with. Dax, the dude you want to make sure you keep your kids away from, or keep away from your kids.
If not the best tag team of their generation. I know they've made things personal with you in the past. They've made things intensely personal with Bandito.
We'll get to that in a second.
And their opponents, at a combined 496 pounds, they are the reigning and defending AEW World Tag Team Champions, Brody King and Bandito.
The feel-good story of 2025. That's what I say. We're going to close the book. To your point, it wasn't long ago that the Ring of Honor World Champion, as well as AEW World Tag Team Champion Bandito, had thrown his grandmother, his abuela, in to watch him wrestle at ringside. Dax the Axe trying to get a kiss from her, instead got a slap, and that ended up with Bandito's brother Gravity almost getting Sprite pile driven, were it not for Bandito and Brody King to come.
Yo, what's up, Blue? Whoop whoop. Good to see you, pal. Hope you're doing well.
If you blow it out on live TV, I'm short, I'm bald, and I can't get any hose. There's Gardner.
Bandito, Cash Wheeler starting things off with their respective sides. 17th.
Hey, I can't blame you, Frank. This is the absolute drizzling shits, man. Yeah, let's see. We got just a little about an hour and 12 minutes before we go to AAA. And please make sure to like and subscribe, hit that bell. We are live pretty much every day of the week. Also uploading videos, all kinds of great content, and an awesome community. Whoop whoop.
That comes into play in this matchup. Bandito's been so sensational as Ring of Honor World Champ and a World Tag Team Champ as well.
Not the first time these teams have faced off together. It wasn't long ago on Dynamite. They went to a 30-minute draw. Tonight, 60-minute time limit. So, you know what? We're going to get a decision. Oh!
Bandito making up both Dax and Cash for rapid succession.
He cited his grandfather as well, back in catering. I thought he was a steak seasoning.
Those are stops for crying out loud.
He brought his ashes.
While we have a brief pause in the action, we want to shout out all of our terrific fans at Nationwide joining us for tonight's full gear.
Yeah, exactly, Frank. Exactly. All way better than this. Way better than this.
Trying to get in his face. And Dax, one of the greatest choppers ever. In AEW, it's getting schooled on how they hit somebody.
Back up to the corner, but he got the boot into the chop of the King, and he got a pair of hands into his chest as Hardwood sent spilling to the outside.
And Brody King's not going to give Dax any rest, but on the outside.
You can see the redness, the ropes already rising on the chest of Dax.
On the track of a loop. And again.
Brody is able to hear the footsteps of Cash correct from behind him. Shut him down and sends Dax into the barricade.
Such a long reach, you can see it.
Huge man, Brody King. Heavily tattooed or sparingly skinned might be a more apt description.
You know you can take a lot of punishment if you got those many tattoos. Pain is nothing to you.
Got a few tattoos yourself, Tony.
Yeah, but don't look like that.
Senton, Brody sits out with it, collects the legs, but Dax Harwood able to kick out. Quick tag out to Bandito. Brody King once again catches Cash Wheeler coming in. Bandito.
We talked about it before. Bandito, known for his strength. And there, evidence of, oh, wait a second. Oh, there's no need for this. This is a mistake. No.
This is so bad. This is so bad.
Watch out, watch out.
talking about leggings or anything like that.
Oh, nice, lab rat. Whoop, whoop. What'd you get?
In New Jersey, from what I understand.
How would you stop?
Just an opinion, not mine. FTR back in their wheelhouse, quite literally. Quick tags in and out.
Patch Wheeler. The chop in the corner, quick tag out to Dax Harwood.
I remember that one scene from Half Baked when Kenny's leaving. If I'm not back in an hour, call the cops. And then he leaves, and then Dave Chappelle's like, shit, if he ain't back in an hour, we're calling Domino's.
But now finding themselves matched up against two men that have redefined tag team wrestling in the modern era, Nigel.
Undoubtedly, they are certainly true followers, the great lineage of great tag teams of the past. Midnight Express. The Andersons, Tony, you want to add some?
Rock and Roll Express.
Yeah.
Fantastics.
And learn from the greatest.
Bandito escapes from the grip of
Wait, what the fuck?
Quick move to the midsection. Up and over goes Bandito and now
Dude, these people are nuts. Dude, those people are fucking batshit insane.
Not sure what Bandito had in mind. Neither were FTR.
And he's able to hoist up both members of FTR and Cash.
Ooh, nice, lab. That sounds tasty.
Out of the corner, prevent him from making the tag. Giving Bandito the relief.
He did. Brody just absorbed that shot by Cash.
Tag made. Tag is made. But referee Paul Turner, he was contending with Cash Wheeler. He didn't see the tag. And therefore is waving it off, and FTR seizing on this opportunity.
I'm afraid if FTR gets the defensive advantage here, they're going to smother Bandito.
Frustration on the part of Brody King. Legal tag, which the official didn't see.
And understandably so, now it's incumbent upon him that he keep a level head.
Wait a second, that Brodito again. The opportunity.
Get that work. The tag referee says it's legal, and Brody King comes in swinging for the fences.
Exactly what he's going to do. There's no chance of Brody King. He's going to run right through you.
Brody takes things on. Oh, wow! Brody King. Wow.
Oh, this has been a rough show. This has been a real. Oh man, I'm sorry, guys. Just under an hour before AAA.
Well, that worked from Cash.
Oh, to the back. Brody King, but Brody, he went down to one knee, but back up. The standing posture. He's got Cash on his up in the shoulder, up in the front. Death Valley driver and FTR together.
That's the first time hurt. This will be agony.
And oh, baby! Oakley can feel this one slipping away. The cover made.
Nope.
Cash.
Nope. Not yet. So bad. Like Shorzy would say, this is so bad that I'm shitting and puking at the same time.
That's exactly what's happened. Contact was made. Bandito forced to the outside.
Yellow Bridge sends Bandito spilling to the floor. And FTR using that moment of confusion to gain the advantage on Brody King.
Legs to the outside, setting up a potential superplex. Trying to weaken the champion.
Great job chopping him, getting him weak, like you said, Nigel.
because this is their intention. Will it be power and glory?
Cash Wheeler mocking shimmy of the shoulders. The power, grip on the throat. And there's the frog splash from Bandito. Lays out Cash Wheeler, the champions. Now on the verge of regaining the advantage. Thrust kick.
Yeah, and at least getting your colon cleaned out, it does something positive for you.
6 consecutive shots.
Like at least you're physically better coming out of it. This, ugh.
Whoa. You could almost hear it collide with the jaw that time of Dax.
Oh, almost about it. I did.
Champions busting out.
This is making you go like, shit, I need to get my colon cleansed.
Made Bandito the legal man.
Oh, Brody's going to take flight, I do believe. My God.
Stokely pushing Dax Harwood out of the way. And Stokely, he ate some of the contact, but most. Brody King hit on the floor. Oh, the DDT.
Stokely earned his 10% there.
Pretty much, pal.
Bandito.
So might Bandito be.
Look at Danny Harker on the rebound powerbomb counter. Oh, very nearly. A successful defense for the champions.
Well, Bandito's all by himself, guys.
Bandito rolls out.
Oh, and he one leg across the shoulder of Dax.
Photo finish there on the kick out. Shatter machine. Oh, counter. There's the rebound. There's the powerbomb. And there's the power and the glory.
Will it be glory?
1, 2, no.
And kick out, because everything gets kicked out of.
Desire, so much spirit, so much determination in Bandito. He's not going to go down easily.
Well, it was first looking for the shadow machine, but they would not be denied. First the power bomb and the second attempt. A big splash landing and coming ever so close to new AEW World Tag Team Champions. But they're not taking their foot off the gas. With Brody King on the outside. Oh, here we go.
Bandito gets down to his feet. Oh, Dax Harwood.
That was close.
Through the ropes into the post. And Bandito. The press with one arm has Cash Wheeler up. And down goes Cash Wheeler into his own partner.
Bandito is taking out two men. And has he done? Is that unbelievable? What?
And another dive spot.
Springing to the top rope.
I think that's unbelievable.
And a crossbody from the most wanted, Bandito.
On the head of Cash Wheeler, slamming into the Spanish announce desk. Just watch this. Cash Wheeler to the right. Bang!
Ooh.
Head to the announce table.
Oh, yeah, right into the corner of the announce table. Shit, dude. And the crowd chants, "This is awesome." Yeah, dude could have split the back of his head open. This is awesome. Fucking sicko dumb fucks.
Bandito to the top, himself press, nobody home. He was able to adjust in midair. A much needed counter from Bandito. Wait a minute, hold on. 21, let's know.
Cash Wheeler held on to prevent it.
And now Cash in, drops a hold. Cash goes down.
No one to prevent this.
21, with Dax Harwood. He was waiting, he's picking his spot.
And completely no solid move he just built to. So nothing means anything. This is so fucking stupid. Just get your shit in. Get all your shit in. Because all this is shit. Oh, dude. All right, we're under an hour. Under an hour before AAA. How much you want to bet when AAA is over, this is still going to be going?
That's always such a high risk when you go that far back and waste that much time getting to your opponent.
Brody King took aim, but Cash Wheeler moved the target.
That's really grabbing one of the AW World Tag Team Championship title belts.
Right in front of the official here, determining how he's going to be able to use it. Something that Brody King holding at the same time.
A tug of war with a title belt here as Bandito, meanwhile, rolls up dash for two.
What is it going to say?
1, 2, 3.
Okay, that would have been a good finish. That actually would have been a good finish right there. The tug of war with the belt backfiring, and your own partner gets hit and you lose the belts. Okay, that'd have been a good finish. But nope, kick out. Let's keep going.
The splash looking like himself. He is out for blood here tonight.
Stoke might be in hell. He hasn't.
Nice. Whoop, whoop.
Swinging a miss, Dax.
He kicked out of that shatter machine. What an effort. The fans are right. They were chanting. This is awesome. This really, really is, guys.
This is so fucking bad.
Titles, the ignominy. Oh, hold up. Oh, here we go. This is with
Over the top now, Cash. Moving with pace, moving with purpose.
oh, Cash hit hard too.
They got Bandito up on the shoulders and the
How did Bandito get on top of that?
Bandito able
This
to
is beyond fucking stupid.
body control. And now Brody
With the choke.
trying to put Dax Harwood to sleep on the apron.
Dax the head. The Dax right now is red.
Oh, now we get a three-way hit,
We're trying to do the same.
a three-way sleeper spot. That's what this match needs.
And he's got Cash on his back. You see
So
Brody
dumb.
is drooping.
This is so dumb.
Just backs. Cash up to the turnbuckle. Oh, no.
Oh, if they hit this. A spike on the apron. This is it.
Remember 20 years ago, that would be a stretcher job?
Stop pile driver for Brody King with Bandito. Bandito hoisted up. FTR catch him. Flatten him out. 1, 2, Bandito, he survived so much in this match.
Dax, get up, get up.
This is so bad.
The split pile driver inside the ring.
Is this the moment?
2.
You can't keep that damn kid down.
Bandito will not be denied.
Dax and Cash must be thinking, what can we do? The robot's there. Where's for the fans?
They are on their feet. But are FTR going to sit them down?
Bandito struggling upright.
The fight is over, brother.
Oh, machine. 1, 2, 3.
Dumb. Complete get your shit in bullshit spot fest. Not a fucking thing in this match made any fucking sense.
Wrestling FTR can call themselves champions.
An incredible showing from the former champions. But if Brodino had hoped to continue the feel-good story of 2025, their hopes are dead as a dodo.
We were talking about the great tag team champions of the past. In there as well as one of the great tag teams of all time, if not before.
FTR tying the record with their third reign as AEW World Tag Team Champions. And now to crown the inaugural AEW National Champion in a Casino Gauntlet match. Bobby Lashley entering at the #1 spot.
All right, this might be our last match tonight for AEW. Hopefully, depending on what time this match ends, we might just kind of take a break, end this, then we'll come right back with Triple H because this is the drizzling fucking shits.
Casino Gauntlet match. The almighty Bobby Lashley, a stand-in of excellent Shelton Benjamin. Both of these men have declared themselves as interested.
Dude, that's a straight up ripoff. That's a straight up ripoff. They just changed it. All they did is put the AEW logo on it, but straight up ripoff.
Beautiful. I'm excited to be out here. It's been a great show so far.
Introducing the first participant, accompanied by MVP from Dallas, Texas, weighing 277 pounds, the almighty Bobby Lashley.
Now, Brian Danielson, you got to say that the first two hits going to be very interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I'm really excited to see what happens when Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin get in the ring against each other.
Next, from Orangeburg, South Carolina, weighing 263 pounds, the standard of X. Shelton Benjamin.
Well, it is a Casino Gauntlet match to determine the inaugural
Pretty much.
National Champion Casino Gauntlet match. Two men start.
Can't build or create their own.
First pinfall or submission. But then, at different intervals, new competitors will enter the match. It is unknown how many total competitors there are, but the match could end before every single competitor has entered, making these #1 and 2 spots so crucial, Brian.
Absolutely. I mean, who enters this match is another obstacle to victory. So the goal should be to earn a quick win before the brigade has a chance to show up. I just don't think anybody can be.
Like, for example, the Casino Gauntlet Battle Royal.
Not even each other.
That's basically like an inverse version of the Royal Rumble where it's more beneficial to get in as early and as quickly as possible. Well, and also pinfalls and submissions instead of over the top.
As the #1 and 2 contenders, or competitors, I should say, in this match, crown.
AEW for years now, the Casino Gauntlet match.
And what a way to kick off the inaugural national championship.
Well, gauntlets have been around. That I'm not sure of. I know he was around when TNA did the gauntlet for the gold, which was basically like well, that's still around today as the Call Your Shot gauntlet, but you know, the rules basically being like it's Royal Rumble rules, but then when it gets down to the final two, then it's pinfall and submission. With the casino gauntlet, what that is it can end at any time. It's pinfall and submission only. So that's why you want to get in as soon as possible to try to win it as quick as possible.
Very highly accomplished. Two-time All-American Bobby Lashley was, just hit a limitless ceiling in the sport, and then
The thing with the Royal Rumble is trying to, and hoping to get a late spot, and is trying to endure and survive. And whereas in this, it's win quickly. Try to win as soon as you can. And it's Ricochet at 3.
Coming in at number 2 for Ricochet is like drawing the short straw. Number 3.
What is this? We didn't pay money to see this wrestling crap. We want to see Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin go one-on-one. We want to see you throwing hands. We want to see you throwing haymakers. We don't want this wrestling bull crap. What is this wrestling crap? Ain't nobody.
GOA, Bishop Khan, Carl Leona into the match. There's no disqualifications in this match. Oh, Ricochet just leveled MVP.
Another one. That big is it. AJ, you watching? That's 5 big boom.
Ricochet with that. Carl Leona just dead Bobby Lashley on the outside. Chuck Benjamin thrown into the chair, wedged in the corner.
We've seen Ricochet do this.
Everyone throw it up. Everybody throw it up. Throw up. Pledge your allegiance.
He's tried this trick before. And it worked, and now it's working here.
And Ricochet, he could end it here. If enough damage is done to either Lashley or Shelton Benjamin.
Yeah, and if the gates of agony are out here for the entire match, I don't see how anybody's even going to be able to come down to the ring. We got to get these guys out of here.
I thought Ricochet was going to be at a distinct disadvantage coming in at number 3. But he had planned ahead just like he did in Texas, Tony, to your point.
Absolutely. And let's remind the fans the intervals are chosen at random by chance. We don't know when the next man will come in, how long it will take. Oh, that smashed Bobby's head against that diamond plate step.
Lashley, he's not moving. Push him up now, the referee corps. Empty knew, saw what was going on.
Yeah, they're trying to get the gates out of here.
Khan and Toa, I'm sure, threatened with fines and suspensions for what they've done, and deservedly so, as MVP being helped to the back.
And look who's dancing in the ring.
All right, those are some. All right, he can dance. He's got some dance moves.
That's not Ricochet in his tracks. But
Ricochet smart looking around here.
Number 4, Claudio. No, it's not. This is so bad. This is so bad. All right, we're about 40 minutes away. 40 minutes. 40 minutes until AAA to wash this shit down.
Classic extraordinary telecast between Darby Allin and Pac.
okay, lifeless Ricochet thrown into the ring, and now Castagnoli turns. Oh, I thought he was going for Lashley, but instead, I think Castagnoli attempting to end this match before we see number 5 come down the ring.
Yep.
I just looked up off my monitor and I see Claudio Castagnoli with a broad smile on his face, knowing that some reinforcements are incoming.
All right, and while Mr. Charisma, Mr. It Factor himself, Daniel Garcia, makes his way through the crowd, I'm going to grab a soda. Be right back. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop.
What's interesting is you see Claudio Castagnoli holding off in the background. I kind of wonder if he's going to let Daniel Garcia do his thing.
Garcia just steps aside and allows Claudio to come steaming in with the uppercut. I thought it was going to be the Hurt Syndicate, Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin punishing Ricochet, but instead, it's now
I want whatever he's smoking tonight.
the Death Riders.
Yeah, the Hurt. He found Excalibur. Obviously on the floor somewhere. Oh,
Whoa. A sidestep by Ricochet. Castagnoli's momentum carrying him into the ring post. As Ricochet getting his footing on the ropes and Garcia disrupts the balance. Ricochet unceremoniously lands on the top turnbuckle.
Orange Cassidy.
Number 6, Orange Cassidy. Coming into the ring, he has had some vicious battles with the Death Riders. Oh, wait, is he going to... He picked up and so much from Garcia. Cassidy. Like Garcia, like Claudio Castagnoli, 10 days removed from the blood and guts match. I'm sure those men still feel an effect. Orange Cassidy. The level of pressure Castagnoli there.
Claudio is just so strong. It's unbelievable.
Putting Orange Cassidy in Sky Jail and then driving him down.
I love it. Sky Jail. Good call.
Cassidy looking for the DDT. Claudio, he's had a counter to this. And attempting the big uppercut. 1, 2. Cassidy able to come down in the hook on Rollins. That uppercut, Brian, it's been kryptonite for Orange Cassidy.
Yeah, but Orange Cassidy was able to avoid it there. And now, going for that sunset flip if he can get Claudio Castagnoli down.
he held his balance, Brian.
Cassidy brought up into the grip. Stun Dog Millionaire, and now
And more Death Riders.
If he wants to become national champion, walk in calmly. Same thing with Orange Cassidy. This match could end right now.
Yeah, I'm with you. I mean, I'm shocked that Wheeler I'm not shocked because he's an idiot, but I'm surprised that he's not sprinting to the ring because they could 3-on-1. The Death Riders could attack Orange Cassidy right now.
Yeah, Orange showing a sense of urgency here. He's got everybody cleared the ring.
Yuta, who's already tonight made his mark on this broadcast. He was the turning point for Pac against Darby Allin earlier tonight, and now Wheeler Yuta. Brian, you've been betrayed by that man, but so has Orange Cassidy. Oh, and just as you predicted, a 3-on-1 disadvantage for the former AEW International Champion, Orange Cassidy.
Two-time international champion, could become the first national champion here tonight, but right now being triple by the Death Riders.
I mean, it's going to be hard in this match.
Dude, yeah.
For anybody.
Full Moose, never full Meltzer.
Death Riders in the ring at the same time.
Yeah, I got that, but only one man can win the national championship.
And not Full Gear, seeing as how they've completely ruined that term.
Kevin
A man who in a very short amount of takes out Garcia on the outside. Turning his attention to Claudio Castagnoli, but Castagnoli
45 minutes. We are 45 minutes away from AAA, pal.
the lead, but Castagnoli just too strong. Orcanrana attempted Claudio. Voice up Knight and over the top goes Claudio and Kevin Knight. Claudio lower back hitting the ring apron. Ricochet rolling up Knight, trying to cover here too. And the knee strike. Knight got rocked with that one, Brian.
Yeah. Oh, came back with that drop kick.
And now Knight the cover. But Yuta there to break things up.
Got to give Ricochet some credit being in the right place at the right time and picking up the pieces when he can.
Give me Roddy, pal. Wait, that's the price. That's the Price is Right and Pressure Luck announcer is no longer with us. My bad. I'll never forget when Roddy passed away, that people were mistakenly believing it was Roddy Piper.
Another former international champion vying to be the first national champion here in AEW, and he has come in a powerhouse.
Or there were some people who thought it was Roddy Piper.
Castagnoli dropped down Ricochet on the move. No Ricochet. Interception. Style missile, the backbreaker, Roderick Strong.
Well, living up to his name, he is showing some strength here tonight.
Sick kick with a devastating 1, 2.
Mark Davis.
Well,
Get me Mark Davis, pal.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. This is the first member of the Don Callis family that we've seen in this casino members are in the Doghouse family.
And the good thing for the field here tonight is that 5 members of the family have already competed here tonight. But Mark Davis, this Australian bruiser, as you said, Tony, has the capability of being a huge difference maker. And Davis takes down Yuta and Garcia, and now shots takes down Roderick Strong.
And if you look at the draw, that he is the first Brian Callis family member that made their way out. Yeah. Could be more behind him.
Ricochet trying to press an advantage on.
My God!
But the PK was avoided by Davis just narrowly. And now, close up. He gets sparked as well.
How about that for Mark Davis? My God.
Mark Davis just came in and made a huge impact. 1, 2.
Oh, and Yuta there to break it up.
Get me speedball, pal. All right, this match might go into AAA. Who knows?
On the same team tonight, these men, Knight and Speedball Mike Bailey, competing to be crowned the first.
This is AEW after all, and my fuck, they know how to suck.
But now Bailey contending with Mark Davis.
Jet Speed working together here a little bit.
There's the stolen DDT. Oh, wait a second.
How about that?
Yeah, they can work as a team, but let's see what happens when they have to go against each other.
Every man for himself, Brian.
How strong is their bond? Will they be able to sort that out? We may not find out. Out to the apron.
Yeah, not smart to take their eyes off of Mark Davis.
Taking up the Death Riders and Roderick Strong on the outside. And in comes Kevin Knight taking Davis down.
Oh, now we may see them go toe-to-toe. I've been wanting to see this match for a while.
And I think the fans here would agree with you.
Knight changes levels. The roll up. Bailey able to explode out of the predicament. Likewise, Bailey. 2. Knight kicks out. And speaking of kicks, Bailey, Taekwondo black belt. Putting those feet to good use, but Knight putting those leaps to good use.
You can tell these two young men know each other quite well. And the blades are exploding.
Yeah, they were going after each other, too. Mike Bailey wasn't afraid to kick Kevin Knight in the face. Daniel Garcia just kicked Speedball low.
And now, Garcia looking for that the Dragon Slayer. But the clock counting down. Can Bailey withstand this?
He's trying to get a submission, Excalibur, before someone else comes in the ring. Oh, look at the face! Look at the face of Garcia!
How long is this match gonna go? Holy shit, pal. Less than 30 minutes. Less than 30 minutes for AAA.
Danny Magic. Some rapid fire shots. Garcia got it tucked into around the back elbow from Matt Menard, and Garcia rolling out to the floor.
And I think for Menard, it's not about winning the national championship right now. It's about revenge.
Yeah, neutralize Garcia, take him out of the running, then don't focus on the next. Garcia, where's he going? He's spilling through the crowd, and Matt Menard.
Yeah, Matt Menard's chasing. And again, this is not about winning a national championship.
Yeah, that's not a smart decision by Danny Magic. You guys are right. I think he's just looking for vengeance against Daniel Garcia.
We got power, strength. Look at the face so far.
I don't know if you guys see. The Killers back on their feet.
We're almost there. We're almost there. You got that that bigger 100 mil or that 100 milli with that 100 milligram drink. So yeah, that'll get you juiced up real quick. Whoop, whoop. Nice. Whoop, whoop. Nice. Very nice. Whoop, whoop.
Valiantly trying to enter the ring, but he was shut down. Meanwhile, Ricochet.
I really have to question the wisdom of Ricochet doing so much to get under everyone's skin.
I think you need to question it as well. Ricochet trying to make a hasty retreat, but just the veteran putting on the brakes. Powerful feel from Lashley.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Zane.
This is more than the title for these guys right now. This is personal against Ricochet. For the better part of the last few months, it has been Hurt Syndicate versus the Demand, getting under one another's skin. And now it's Ricochet in the grip of Bobby Lashley. But Davis neutralizing Benjamin in the corner, uppercut by Castagnoli. What a suplex on the floor! Lashley into the barricade. Meanwhile, Orange Cassidy, he's got Ricochet lined up for the arm. Oh, psycho knee from Wheeler Yuta. And Yuta sends Ricochet out. He's going to start it. 1, 2. Oh, Nightmare breaks it up.
Don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes like you used to. Oh, wait, no, we actually had a swerve, bro. New winner. Ricochet, pal.
How many more competitors were set to enter this match? But one thing we do know is
Yeah, for real.
Ricochet is the inaugural AEW National Champion. Entering this match at number 3 and with a plan to neutralize the Hurt Syndicate. Toa Leona, Bishop Khan, raising up the leader of the Demand, raising up the first ever national champion in all elite wrestling, Ricochet. We'll never hear the end of this.
Point, Zane. Whoop, whoop.
Yes. Well, congratulations to Ricochet, his brother. Well, enough about everybody. A great effort by all the competitors, but Ricochet, lucky and good here tonight in Newark.
Full Gear is here, and I predict it'll be unpredictable.
Well, if you think that you know better, you can enter the DraftKings free-to-play pool for your shot at $10,000.
Multiple choice questions, I'll just bet. I predict $5.
Plus, if you bet $5, you can get $200 if your bet wins.
That'll be fun.
I predict that you are a pain in the ass.
DraftKings, the crown is yours.
No, I'm not even joking. There was a show I wrestled at like 13 years ago. It's called Chaos Pro Wrestling. It was in Paducah, Kentucky. Not Paducah. It was Metropolis, but Metropolis, Illinois, but close enough. That was where I met him. He was on that show.
with no holds barred. Next.
Yeah, because the Paducah, they run in Southern Illinois to avoid the Kentucky State Commission.
Moxley just elbowed referee Paul Turner. Moxley, like a petulant kid, punches out a referee.
Knowing John Moxley, this rematch had to happen.
Guillotine! Oh, the count out.
Whoop, whoop. All right, while they're doing packages and entrances, I'm going to take a quick piss break. Be right back. Yeet, yeet. Whoop, whoop.
Rather than submit, he attacked the referee the second time, a double count out. But 10 days ago, blood and guts, John Moxley had no choice but to tap out. But Kyle O'Reilly had him in the ankle lock. Yet John Moxley still believes he is the better man. Tonight, with no holds barred, we will leave no doubt.
Yeah, you know, it was June of 2022 when Kyle O'Reilly faced John Moxley. He missed 647 days because of neck and health issues before he came back. So for him, it's an ultra personal as well.
I mean, at one time, Kyle thought he might not ever wrestle again. He'll be the first to tell you it took some time for him to return to the top of his game. And that's because of John Moxley.
We're going to see a battle between two of the absolute toughest men that we've ever seen in AEW. They can both take a beating, and they both improved.
From Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, weighing 206 pounds, Kyle O'Reilly.
Brian, you mentioned the contemplation that Kyle O'Reilly had to go through when dealing with that injury. Was a man that, like Kyle O'Reilly, has suffered serious
Pretty much, Lab Rat.
Like Kyle
Oh, 18 minutes. 18 minutes. We're almost done. We're almost there, boys. We are almost there.
quality of life. It is about him being present as a father. That is something that O'Reilly had to take into account before agreeing to step back into the ring.
Yeah, I mean, that's a great point. He immediately goes for a double leg. He's on top doing some ground and pound.
Now the kicks, Moxley trying to cover up and fire back. Elbow strikes being exchanged, or not even elbow strikes. I think O'Reilly is using the fist. Of course, it's no holds barred. It's legal for O'Reilly to do so.
Look at those standing switches. Holy smokes. This is the beginning of what is going to be a war.
Yeah, I would much rather. Although, to be fair, Mercedes would probably be better than some of the shit we saw tonight.
It's not about weapons or anything like that, but you can use holds that weren't legal, strikes that weren't legal. You can use chokes, small
Close fists. All 3 points. Let's see what happens in this.
Moxley over the guard of O'Reilly.
Yes, he did try for a pin there.
Kyle O'Reilly knows just how dangerous John Moxley can be on the ground. Tony, you and I were on the call when Moxley, we've seen him use that bulldog choke. We've seen him put opponents to sleep with it. But likewise, John Moxley knows how. Tapping out just 10 days ago. Trapped in that ankle lock.
Classic John Moxley here.
He's booking for the sickos, pal. Sickos don't do shit on Sundays.
This is a mental game that John Moxley uses.
Hey, what's up, Liz? Whoop whoop. To put it nicely, it kind of sucks. But at least we got the fam here, the community here, just hanging and chilling. Whoop whoop.
O'Reilly up to the strikes, using the elbows. O'Reilly likewise. Now changing levels with the kick. This is where O'Reilly's going to have the advantage. The lethal strikes of O'Reilly. You hear them thudding into the chest of John Moxley.
And Moxley was trying to cover up the midsection that time on that last strike.
Well, one of the things I think Moxley was doing, he got his elbow down. He's trying to protect his liver.
We're pretty much counting down to AAA, which is about 15 minutes.
Like Moxley's fish, Kyle's going after a single digit. Both of those things are not allowed by the rules, but they are allowed in a no-holds-barred match.
The traditional rules of professional wrestling as observed by AEW. But now the abdominal stretch avoided. Mission defense, clasping his hands together to prevent Moxley.
Yeah, why do they take him off commentary? Like he was on for a match or two, and then they took him off. Like, what the fuck?
Moxley, though,
Like, here's one of the few decent things about the show.
John Moxley, for as great as he has been in all elite wrestling, Tony, we've seen him when he's trapped in a situation.
Marina just gave him a fork. Yeah.
We got a fork, pal.
Do you know what that tells me? That tells me Marina Shafir, an excellent judo practitioner and submission specialist as well, she did not trust John Moxley to go submission for submission with Kyle O'Reilly.
That is a great point, Brian. Absolutely.
Attempting to disarm John Moxley. But Tony, the point I was going to make is that we've seen John Moxley. He is prone to panicking when he gets in the deep water.
So luckily, in 14 minutes, we'll cleanse his palate with some AAA, and then we can just read about what happened later and laugh at it of how stupid and dumb it is.
I mean, he looks like he's willing to go to any lengths necessary. Oh my gosh, raking the fork all over the body of O'Reilly.
So yeah, now he's raking the fork all over the dude's back. Yes, you did. And oh my fucking, there's the blood, pal. There's the blood. Whoop, whoop.
But see, this is a situation where Mox's vision of death jitsu can truly come to its full fruition. A mix of submissions and any weapons you can get your hands on. Look at this.
This is the last man standing match, isn't it? Oh, no holds barred. Okay.
Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. His version of death jitsu. He's got a face lock there, and then sort of biting him and then pulling at the nose.
How long does it take for the loss of blood?
You sick fuck. You sick fuck. You sick fuck. Oh, sickos, man. Sickos make me sick.
In Greensboro 2 Wednesdays ago in the Blood and Guts match, Kyle O'Reilly may not be long for this match.
putting a fulcrum behind the elbow joint of Kyle O'Reilly. With his knee down on his face, he's bending his neck to one side, and Kyle O'Reilly's had neck surgery. This is a bad situation.
Oh, they're biting the fingers of O'Reilly. Moxley with a half Nelson, completes in the full. You mentioned the neck surgery, Brian. You can also see that the neck, the upper back of Kyle O'Reilly, very heavily taped as Marina Shafir, slight smirk on her face.
Yeah. Banned in amateur wrestling because of how dangerous it is.
Oh! Just a toe kick with those heavy combat-style boots.
I've never seen anyone so sadistic as John Moxley. I mean, really, he's in a class by himself. And I've seen a lot of sadistic guys, and nothing like Moxley.
That was actually kind of sort of the plot of a Goosebumps book. Welcome to Camp Jelly Jam. Yeah, this is so bad. This is so bad. Luckily, though, in about 10 minutes, we're going to WW or AAA, AAA.
Backdrop suplex, though.
Right onto Kyle O'Reilly's neck.
Moxley noticed the fork at his side picking up. Thus far.
And if the match is still going, oh well.
See, this is the type of thing John Moxley is used to doing to his opponents in these types of matches.
All right, we got nipple work, pal. We got some nipple work there, pal. Coming soon to OVW.
He jabbed a fork in the man's nipple. There you go. Thank you.
That's all you can say, right?
I mean, to a degree.
For that in Death Jitsu.
To a degree.
O'Reilly. Again.
Yo, what's up, Nelson? Whoop, whoop. Well, we just saw John Moxley stick a fork into Kyle O'Reilly's nipple, so I think that kind of gives you a bit of an idea. 10 minutes away from AAA, and those 10 minutes cannot come soon enough. Whoop, whoop. We hope all is well with you, pal. Yeet, yeet.
Kyle O'Reilly's arms wrapped around that top rope. And in a normal match, this would be illegal, and the referee counted 5. Oh! Kyle O'Reilly's got his arm. And he's got a stranglehold on the apron.
And an arm of John Moxley trapped in the grip of O'Reilly. Now O'Reilly going after the leg of Moxley. Dragon screw the rope, and now the leg of Moxley trapped over the middle rope against the bottom.
Whoop, whoop.
Moxley now in the Chichigatame. But Moxley using there is no rope break for Moxley, but he was using it to create some extra leverage to free himself from the grip of O'Reilly.
Yeah, I mean, I've known Kyle O'Reilly a long time. And even when he was coming in his own blood 2 weeks ago in Greensboro, his confidence couldn't be shaken. He knows he's got Moxley's number. And look at him here fighting back from being forked all over his body.
Double leg takedown by O'Reilly, and now Moxley face first into the ring post.
Ring post just as bad, maybe worse.
And now visible concern on behalf of Marina Shafir. O'Reilly steadying himself on the Spanish announce desk. You asked about the fatigue, Tony, and how that sets in. Brian, as you lose blood in a match like this, or just in any scenario, but as you lose blood, you're losing oxygen as well. Breathing becomes harder and harder. Your gas tank isn't the same.
Yeah, I mean, I mentioned this a couple weeks ago at Blood and Guts, though. I saw
We're the best wrestle.
And they train extensively on breath work, improving the circulation of oxygen in his body.
Yeah, dude, he is so dull and boring on commentary.
Bleeding buckets, and at no point did he waver. At no point did his cardio come down to the point where he couldn't continue. I don't think that's that's going to be an issue for him here.
Oh, Riley, what a risk. And what a payoff, the drop kick with Moxley wedged against the barricade.
You were right. What a risk. Risked his own self, and he's getting up slowly as Kyle.
And now, John Moxley caught a look there. I'm not sure if that's his blood or Kyle O'Reilly's, but it wouldn't surprise me if Moxley was busted open by that ring post.
Yeah, it looks to me like that's actually Moxley's blood.
Yeah, it's streaming across the top of his forehead.
Oh, Moxley cutter attempted. And I think the blood of O'Reilly actually worked in his favor there because
Points, Liz. Whoop, whoop.
Now O'Reilly has Moxley trapped in the ankle lock yet again. Moxley trying to will himself on, but spoke about how the panic has a way of setting in for Moxley now. Transitioning. It's not a triangle sleeper. This is a triangle choke, Brian.
Yeah, I mean, this is, but Kyle O'Reilly, what's called a straight ankle.
Moxley using those heavy boots, though, hammering down, kicking O'Reilly in the face.
I mean, guys, this is just a war.
It's a war, guys.
No less between these two men. O'Reilly, he saw Moxley strike with the fork, and instead,
Yes, this absolutely calls for a cheers genitals.
came perilously close to Kyle O'Reilly. Oh, and now he's got Moxley.
And he's fucking Moxley. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that dude does need a vacation. Like to be fair, with the time and work he's put in, like we can talk about the quality of that time and work, but the fact is the dude put the time and work in. He needs the time off.
These two men will go to win this match.
And there's the blood.
Kyle O'Reilly steadying himself after attacking Moxley. Now it's O'Reilly looking for underneath the ring.
Oh yeah, I think AEW has had a tremendous 2025. We've had an incredible year. Tremendous matches on Dynamite, great collisions. We're just doing great stuff. We're getting great feedback on social media.
John Moxley is an athlete that blood, it seems to motivate him.
Yeah, he popped right up Excalibur. You're right.
But now you can see that he's hesitant. I think it's the sight.
Yep.
It's not his own blood.
That's a smart move to make right there. Go back to WWE, let Renee stay in AEW and get a paycheck there.
Very vivid memories of that chain being wrapped around Moxley.
Oh, I think tonight's pay-per-view was AEW's best, and Wednesday night's Dynamite it will be incredible. The fallout, maybe the finest AEW pay-per-view ever. I mean, I'm really excited. We got a great night of action on TBS and TNT and HBO Max. Oh man, we're just doing great over there. Doing great. I'm excited.
From this position, but they're wrapped.
Yeah, I mean, they were both going for guillotines with the chain. And now they're wrapped. They're connected around the neck by that chain.
Right, for a guy like Kyle O'Reilly who's had those neck problems, awfully dangerous had that chain in his neck.
100%.
Understandably, the pace slowing down.
Justified. This is Murder Chance.
This could be dangerous.
Sorry, Renee.
for Kyle O'Reilly, because even though the pace has slowed, I think the tension has heightened. The lengths that John Moxley is willing to go to have increased as this match has progressed.
Yeah, I mean, this loss would be devastating for John Moxley. I mean, think of how long it's been since John Moxley has actually won a match. It's unprecedented.
All right, we're close to the 2-minute mark. Almost to the 2-minute mark. And then AAA.
Kick, with a knee, axe kick, and a rolling elbow strike.
That inside leg kick by Kyle O'Reilly. I mean, Kyle O'Reilly's submission defense is second to none. And look, he's got
Either that, or it's maybe Conan and Corey, or maybe Conan, JBL, and Corey.
From the bottom, though,
We shall see.
his thumb into the Adam's apple of
He's got both fingers in his mouth.
O'Reilly. Transitions into the cross arm breaker, but Moxley. Now it's Moxley with the advantage. Moxley with the ankle lock.
He can turn the tables on Kyle O'Reilly with that ankle.
Get me fork work, pal.
From Moxley.
Oh, and then, oh my gosh, Kyle O'Reilly's
Stabbing John Moxley's head with the fork.
All right, so getting a stab in the hand with the fork, you know what? That's a great spot to go ahead and end AEW there for tonight. We're switching right over to AAA on the WWE YouTube channel. Yeah, exiting out of this. Just fuck this shit. Let's go. Yeah, give me some AAA, pal. All right, any minute, any second here. Yeet, yeet. Welcome back, Hammer. Whoop, whoop. Too legit to quit. Yeah, pal. And we are now getting started. Yeah, fluff this shit. Wait, they did wedgie work? Oh my fuck, are you kidding me, dude? Oh, glow, very nice. Let's see. Let me pull out I did actually just emptied out the last of this container. Let me see what this was. Gabbana. Smoking some Gabbana tonight, pal. Okay, that replay when that dude dove onto Dom and put Dom through the announce table, something very small I noticed. Dom jumped a little bit, so that way the dude had Dom's torso and like his waist and stomach to hit, and also Dom had room to take the bump on the table. Dude, Dom just keeps getting better and better, man. He keeps getting better and better. Let me turn this up. Dude, the AAA shows look like they're packed houses, pal. Nice shit. Yeah, it's got to work on his fork and wedgie work. Oh, yeah, so speaking of fork work, Hammer, I know you missed this. And I'm happy you missed this. Because this would have pissed you off. So there was a spot during the Mox Kyle O'Reilly match where a fork got brought involved. And I forgot who stabbed who, but somebody stabbed the fork in the back of the other dude's hand. Stupid. Fucking stupid. All right, so nice package. Everybody caught up to speed with what's going on tonight. Yeet yeet.
Podrá ser equipo con el hijo del vikingo para enfrentar al grande americano y a Dominic Mysterio, el hombre que está cargando en los hombros la lucha libre mexicana y que la ha llevado a otro nivel. Gracias, Vikingo, que hoy está llegando. Pero mira nada más. Aquí está el hombre que decidió que aquí en México es su casa. Y junto con el mega campeón de lucha libre AAA que estará en el evento estelar. ¿Qué pasó? Vámonos. Síganme a los pasos. Han sido noches muy complejas. Han sido momentos bien complicados.
Give me the Psycho Circus, pal. Whoop whoop. Give me el ojo.
No va a haber excusa. Si hoy perdemos, no va a haber un mañana para nosotros, ¿ok? Señoras y señores,
Whoop whoop. Yeah, pal.
el gimnasio olímpico Juan de la Barrera, desde la capital de la República Mexicana.
Like Kevin Sullivan and Jackie Moore. Whoop whoop.
A la gira de Alianza Lucha Libre AAA. Mi querido José Manuel Guillén, un servidor Roberto Figueroa.
Send in the clowns, pal. And no, I'm not talking about the Juggalos. Well, that would be tremendous, though.
El día de hoy nos acompaña una vez más para engalanarnos con su presencia y tener un evento.
Yes, sir. A Luchadors tag match, I believe. I think it's. Let me pull it up here real quick. Yes, we do have a Luchadors tag match. This one that was announced. Natalia and Fabi Apache versus La Hiedra and Flamer. And we have the mixed tag team championship match with Ethan Page and Chelsea Green defending against Mr. Iguana and Lola Vice. I guess it kind of half counts.
Está con nosotros, estará en los comentarios dentro de esta contienda. ¡Qué batalla esta que tendremos a continuación! Gracias, Laredo Kid.
Muchas gracias, Roberto Figueroa. Guillén, José Manuel Guillén, por darme este espacio.
All right, so I guess it is a Spanish-only show tonight. Even if you can't understand what they're saying, still better than AEW. Wait, is there anybody who speaks Spanish in the chat who can translate for us? Yeah, this did seem to come like pretty much out of nowhere surprise, which I think this had to be like a counter programming thing. Just try to take it to AEW. Boom, right there, Hammer. Hammer just nailed it. Yeah, I know, cheesy pun. And now we got Javon Evans. I forgot who else was in this match. Yep, whoop whoop. Here's a kind of a pattern I've noticed with who WWE sees money in as far as like in developmental or in other brands under their umbrella they see money in. All right, Final Boss, always good hanging and chilling with you, man. Whoop whoop. If I don't see you again tonight, have a great rest of your night. Much love. Whoop whoop. Yup. And Octagon, pal. So one thing I've noticed about, at least a pattern I've noticed, is that the talent that WWE seems to have earmarked for the main roster, they're the ones that are working multiple brands. Like, for example, Javon Evans, NXT, TNA, AAA, several times in the main roster. Lola Vice. She's going back and forth between NXT and AAA. All right, sounds good, pal. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, and versatility. Yes, Mr. Iguana. Another great example, Mr. Iguana. Ethan Page. Mike Santana. Leon Slater.
De verdad que es increíble, viendo toda la acción que están haciendo, cada uno tiene un talento indispensable darse a la red aquí. Son los retos que me gustan.
Arrancando de esta manera con las patadas que ya mandando Axiom sobre las cuerdas. Oye, Axiom hace poco más de 24 horas estaba buscando el campeonato de los Estados Unidos en SmackDown. en la eliminatoria para ver quién se enfrenta a John Cena estuvo Javon Evans y ahora es Octagon Junior también al centro del encordado tratando de sacar la capa y ser el retador mexicano en esta lucha por el campeonato crucero.
Okay, so they mentioned Javon Evans and John Cena in the same sentence. So that means they're obviously talking about his participation in the tournament, in the Last Time Is Now tournament.
¿Ves lo increíble que son cada uno? Creo que es el momento perfecto que yo escogí cada uno de ellos. Vemos a Giovanni Badalona.
Right, exactly. Like Ethan Page is reliable. It's like, okay, let's see what we're handing you the ball. Let's see what you can do with it. Let's see how far you can take it. Well, to be fair, yeah, I mean, he's also very young in the business. Very young in the business. I mean, he's got to get his reps and experience in. Yep, he knows how to sell from underneath, which is a rarity for somebody like as young and as fresh and new at the business as he is. He just needs the time and the seasoning. He needs the reps. Nice. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, he has a bright future ahead of him. As long as he keeps his head on straight, puts his nose to the grinder, doesn't do anything stupid, he's got a bright future. Bright future. Yep, exactly.
Apenas mayor de edad, apenas.
Whoop, whoop.
De lo que señalabas. No, y aparte hemos hablado de las defensas que ha tenido este año, cada vez han ido subiendo el nivel de toda la temporada. Ahí va Octagon Junior atacando a Javon Evans, otra vez con esos giros al ataque, toque de espalda, suavecito, que solamente fueron 2 segundos. Tiene que llegar Axiom a detener ese movimiento, como me iba a decir, Axiom deteniendo la acción. Ahí ya va a arrimar. Saludos a España, saludos a los Estados Unidos que arréjalo contra la lona, la respuesta. Le llaman sobre Javon Evans. Deteniéndose con la cuerda superior, la respuesta que está teniendo Axiom y allá va, media Nelson y el infarto para mandarlo hacia afuera del encordado. Son gladiadores muy ágiles, son luchadores que tienen la velocidad y ahí está Axiom. ¡Qué mortal hacia atrás! Si usted quería lucha, aquí está la lucha. Estamos flipando con este vuelo.
Increíble, representando a Madrid, España, tan solo 28 años de edad.
Escucha a la gente gritando a este luchador hoy. El gimnasio olímpico Juan de la Barrera y apenas estamos arrancando con esta transmisión.
Creo que escoger perfectamente a cada rival para este campeonato mundial crucero. Va a ser un deleite la final.
Esperemos que sea ya pronto esta final. Toman a Octagon Junior, lo avientan sobre la esquina. Axiom, el Superman
Good lucha match. Good lucha match. Yeah, tremendous lucha libre for life indeed. Tremendous, tremendous wrestling. When done right, it's amazing. Yes. Yes, you can just feel the rhythm and you're with it. Dude, those dude, those the facial cell from Javon, that was tremendous. That was tremendous. And shout out to whoever's the camera person there, whoever's in production and shooting the camera to make sure to get right in there. Yeah, that screen is pretty trippy. Because as advertisers, but you think it's an entrance video. Dude, that was a tremendous jump. Dude, he knows how to make his dives look pretty. And that more than anything, if you're gonna do a dive to the outside, make it look pretty. And Javon knows how to do that. Ooh. Yeah, that kick like it caught him. Look at that. Selling as you're climbing the ropes. Novel idea. Isn't that crazy? And that gives your opponents the time to buy, to catch you and go to the next spot. Yep, exactly. Dude, once Javon gets the experience and he puts on some size, Dude, that dude's going to be so much money. He's going to be so much money. Like, the tools are there. The tools are there. He's got everything he needs. It's just a matter of cultivating that raw talent and turning it into a diamond. I could totally see that. I could totally see that happening. I could definitely see that happening. And that's not to downplay Kofi, not at all. Kofi accomplished a lot and accomplished tremendous things in the business, and let's just say advanced a lot of society. And your winner, Javon Evans. Whoop whoop. Yup, exactly. Yup. Everybody's got a bump card, and no one knows how big their bump card is until they run out. Yeah, I would say Kofi did tremendous in spite of how WWE handled him. And it's still doing tremendous. He did break barriers. Kofi Kingston was definitely a barrier breaker wrestler. Yeah, and from all accounts, super cool dude too. Like I've never heard a bad thing about him ever. I've always heard how cool that dude is. Like, he sounds like the kind of dude I want to smoke weed and play video games with.
Mames, güey, qué chido está eso. No mames, carnal. Somos el mejor equipo mexicano, güey. A huevo. Missouri, pay attention. DraftKings Sportsbook is almost here. If you sign up before December 1st, you will get $300 in bonus bets. New Missouri customers, sign up today and score $300 in bonus bets.
I can also see that.
The crown is yours.
We do got an ad break here. I think it's a purposeful one. Yeah, I never got a chance to see that character, so I can't really comment on that. Yeah, give me Americano Spanish, pal. All right, so we got about 5 more ads. I'm going to step outside, do a little smoky toky. Be right back. Whoop, whoop.
hot tub, that new Shane's Lounge, and your hammock. Don't let your vacation rental be invisible. Listed on Booking.com.
Nice hammer. Whoop whoop.
Booking.com.
¡Ruido Ciudad de México!
All right, see what's going on AEW. Let's get the report here. All right, so it looks like it's like Kyle Fletcher and Mark Briscoe. I'm guessing that match is over, but that is not caught up yet. 8-man lucha, yeet yeet.
Nos están viendo el epicentro, la capital del país, disfrutando de los hombres que manejan esta industria. The Eye Never Die. El ojo que todo lo ve, junto con nuestro emperador, Dorian Roldán. Hoy nos territorio dinamita.
That's a good question. This is if we're gonna see the Wise tonight, this would be the spot to bring him in.
El lobo malo de la lucha libre. Mecabo. Y la crema, de la crema, de la crema, de la crema. El que reparte el bacalao. Ricky Honderas. El Mesías. El ojo que todo lo ve. Está en la casa.
Yeah, here's a weird thing that happened not that long ago was they teased something with Steve Macklin and El Macias because El Macias cost Macklin the TNA International title against Frankie Kazarian, but then they never followed up on that. They never did anything with Macklin and El Macias. That was weird. Get me Psycho Circus, pal. Yeah, that'd be sweet.
Nuestra siguiente lucha será ganar una caída sin límite de tiempo.
Pagano looks kind of like a little bit like one of the clowns from the Batman Returns video game. Clowns all around, pal. Welcome to the show. Whoop, whoop, what's up, Dan? Happy Saturday. Hope all's well. Always good to see you, pal. Hope you had a good Saturday. Whoop, whoop. Hopefully you did not see any of that awful AEW. Oh, my fuck. Full Gear has been awful tonight. Sorry, I cannot talk about how bad that was. Oh, my fuck. That was so bad. It's still going, by the way. But we're watching this instead. I believe so, yes. I think it was it him and I want to say Matt Cross, I think. M-Dog. Oh, yeah, it was. Dude, the tag team title match was worse than the stuff that you saw before you left. It was so bad. It was so bad. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I'm sorry to hear that, Dan. That sucks, man. Okay, I thought so. Thank you. Yeah. Right into blood and guts, pal. Good call, Dan. Whoop, whoop. Although this is the only hardcore match tonight, okay, then this makes sense. Yeah, it at least fits the gimmick. Yeah, he is a big boy. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, this is a perfect time to get it done, pal. Yeet, yeet. We already got our plans figured out. Me and Gramps and the dog are going over to my mom and dad's house. Whoop, whoop. Yes, we're going over there about, we're going to be over there about noonish. Probably going to be there for a few hours. And then come home, then cook some stuff in the air fryer. Yeet, yeet. Gramps bought these pre-made ground beef patties or fresh ground beef patties from the grocery store. And I figured out how to, I figured out how to take one patty and turn it into 2 smash burger sliders or 2 double smash burger sliders. Table work, pal. Oh, nice. Hope it comes out well and hope you guys have a fun time. Whoop, whoop.
la lucha libre, escalando hasta la tercera cuerda. Y mucho cuidado porque ahora están tanto Pagano como Dave the Clown. Y me parece que la torre va a caer de esta manera. ¡Qué castigo para Psycho Clown también! ¡Vaya plancha! Y también buscando Border Clown sobre la nueva generación dinamita. Todos volaron prácticamente. Hay una pastilla en el ring. 5 segundos. Vamos a la mitad. Nadie se ronda. 6 segundos. El conteo reglamentario de 10 segundos. Y alcanzan a levantarse poco a poco. La actividad debe continuar. El primero que se pone de pie es Border Clown. Y ahora mucho cuidado porque las cosas se han puesto peligrosas. Ha demostrado el gigante que sabe volar.
Okay, now as we're here is getting kind of like, wait, huh? Okay, now we're all going to gather together, and yeah, this is where it gets kind of goofy and unbelievable for me. All right, we're all gathering together while this guy gets into position to dive on us. There's the tables. Whoop whoop. That turkey's got some bad gas, pal. And Psycho Circus over. Whoop whoop. All right, so do we see a Wyatt 6 appearance? Oof, yeah, that ain't fun. That ain't fun. That ain't fun.
Dejó a los propios de la nueva generación dinamita, no por ser chismosos, enviaron los
Esta noche dejamos tuerto al ojo. Pero hay algo más importante. Tenemos cuentas pendientes con ustedes, Wyatt Six. ¿Y saben qué? Aquí estamos nosotros. Cuando quieran y donde quieran, los Psycho Circus.
Ooh, nice.
Do often prove to be prophets.
Yeah, but now we get a Wyatt's vignette. Whoop whoop.
Into existence and put your head into the lion's mouth.
Ooh, nice.
We accept your invitation. December 20th, Guadalajara. War of the Titans. Prepare yourself for a carnival of carnage.
All right, so we are getting Wyatt 6 and Psycho Circus, pal. Whoop whoop. This on December 20th, pal. See what day that is. That is that is the week after Saturday night's main event. All right, so I guess we're doing that. We're doing that show, watching that show that night. Dude, for real. Like, if you didn't know any, like, if somebody didn't know who Bray Wyatt was and you told them that was him, they'd believe it.
$300 in bonus bets. New Missouri customers sign up today and score $300 bets once we're live. The crown is yours.
Major announcement. Walmart Plus members get early access to the hottest Black Friday deals. Who knew? That's first dibs on Walmart's best deals. Let's wrap this up.
I'm pretty loyal. Start every warm-up with a pass from the same guy. And I shoot from the same spot. What's up, Phil? What's up, Curry? Every time. So you can imagine how good something's got to be.
Yeah, so YouTube ad break here. Like an official one. So this is going on in full gear. All right, let's see. So we had Kyle Fletcher and Mark Briscoe. Where we had, let's see, barbed wire tables. Thumbtacks. No selling kicks to the face. And Mark Briscoe went over.
Weather can be a puzzle and different every day. Our job is to piece together the answer to give you a clear and up-to-date picture of what to expect. First alert means that no matter the weather.
And currently going on right now is the $1 Million Trios match, which I'm assuming is going to solidify the Young Bucks babyface turn.
Before the holidays, we've got great deals plus the 11% rebate. Don't miss out.
Build a website you love with Wix. For your words, create your brand.
Oh, we can find a skip now. Nice. And we come to a Be Right Back. Official WWE Be Right Back. Lovely. That's smart. That's clever. That's waste not, want not. Good thinking. I like that. I like that. Whoop, whoop. Good thinking. Whoop, whoop. You know, that's a good point that you mentioned earlier, Hammer. I don't have to understand what they're saying just by their facials and body language. What's going on is Dragon Lee's asking, hey, can I trust you? Are we on the same page? And we're being left with doubts of that. Yeah, that's definitely WWE touch right there. Crazy. That is the Raw his half of the Raw tag team titles, with his partner being AJ Styles. Yeah. And a big part of that was because they knew it was because of the whole like buyout and that WWE didn't want to do anything with ADR, even though ADR is getting over as organically getting over as a babyface. They were pushing him as a babyface that was getting organically over. And then the buyout happened, and then that just swept, and then they didn't want anything to do with him. And that kind of fucked everything and made, and because Vikingo being in the wrong place at the wrong time, he got the heat. But yeah, Lola Vice, though. Give me some Lola Vice. Let them eat cake, pal.
Buscando recuperar el título de parejas mixtas de lucha. El orgullo de Culiacán, Sinaloa. Mister.
Oh, no doubt. As somebody who personally experienced a Mexico border town red light district, that's absolutely true. With a wrestling promotion involved, as owned by a cartel involved, yes, that's 100% true.
Do you know who she is? It's Chelsea. It's Chelsea Green. Aquí llega el orgullo. La novia de Canadá, la novia de México, la novia de los USA. Chelsea, también lo grita. Pero no viene sola, la campeona de los Estados Unidos. Viene. Con Oito, los campeones de parejas de lucha libre AAA. Y los que están dominando Norteamérica. Porque la campeona USA y el campeón norteamericano.
And Mr. Iguana gets it.
Chelsea Green. Y junto con ella llega a Ciudad de México. El mismo que le ganó al hijo de Baque. ¡Ita! Nuestra siguiente lucha será ganar una caída y será por los campeonatos de parejas mixtas de lucha libre.
Okay, so for the mixed tag belts, I like the touch of it's the same, like the center plates and the side plates are exactly the same. It's just one's red, one's blue. I like that. That's a nice touch. I really think it was for political reasons and to send a message to Chelsea. Be like, okay, and then now you serve your punishment. You did your time. You're out of the doghouse, and now we're gonna kind of give you a push. Now we're making you Ethan Page mixed tag team champions, and now we're giving you the U.S. title back. Because may I present Exhibit 8 as evidence for that argument? What do they do with Julia as champion? Jack shit.
Debut en lucha libre AAA y siendo campeones en su primer de Chelsea Green tratando de llevársela. La patada que está consiguiendo. El conocimiento de taekwondo que tiene Lola Vice. Eso lo decía en el taekwondo. ¿Sí? Pensé que después de la cinta marrón, viene esa enseñanza, Roberto.
Yeah, Lola's someone else too. It seems like she gets it. Well, one theory is that when she was tested on, this is actually shown on Unreal. They showed her getting tested on, or they're putting her through a test. Okay, we want you to go over using this move. You're going over, but you're using this move to go over. Well, I've never done this move before. I've always used the Christian's finisher, the Unpretty Her, or my version of it, the Unpretty Her. And they're like, well, we want you to use this tonight. And then they cut to a shot of her and a talking head, be like, and she flat out said, "Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm doing my finish."
Golpe a la espalda, los impactos para Mr. Iguana, que estaba utilizando la yesca y ahí está el suavecito. Trató de controlar con el castigo que era ilegal sobre la cuerda, pero ahí está la potencia de Ego Ethan Page. Ya lo tiene la cobertura, la cuenta del suavecito, se queda solamente en dos. Fíjate los problemas que ha tenido Ethan Page en Televisión de México. ¡Ay, la ventana de la yesca! ¡Cuidado con la yesca! ¡Pasó! ¡Porque la aventaron! ¿Qué les pasa con todo la
And also, you can't rule out the residual heat, with her and her, with But then again, also, I can't use that argument. Sorry, how to say the residual heat over Matt Cardona not letting WWE shoot something in their pool, at their pool. But then again, they brought him back a couple weeks ago, so that argument's kind of out the window. Who's running the AAA HR department, pal? I have a complaint to make. It's Toby Flenderson's cousin, Toze. No arguments there, pal. Whoop, whoop. Okay, if I ever find myself in a mixed tag team match with Lola Vice, I'm volunteering to take that move. Oh, he did say that. I forgot about that. I guess some people's minds can change. Oh, yeah. It looks nice, pal. Whoop, whoop. Dude, that's a nice arena. I like that arena that they're in. I mean, yes, not a big one, but it's intimate. But it's weird. It's like it's intimate enough, but you can still fit a decent amount of people in it. Yeah. Plus, I'm wondering again. This cannot be a coincidence. The two dudes who were the surprise entrants in, or the two surprise entrants in the last time is now tournament, are main eventing or have main evented tonight's JCW show that Vince Russo has to be a big part of. I'm sorry, that can't be a coincidence. That cannot be a coincidence. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, exactly, Lab Rat. Oh, now we're continuing this program. Nice. So they haven't dropped this yet. The Ethan Page, El Hijo del Dr. Wagner Jr. Or if Dr. Wagner third, if you want to be a dick about it. Half-baked reference for anybody who didn't get that.
I do love switching things up. New cities, new jersey numbers, new love.
You know, that argument is absolutely valid as well. That is absolutely 100% a valid argument as well. Because if you really look at, okay, what two free agents have the most, storyline ties to Cena that are available that they can use? Matt Cardona and Dolph Ziggler. Yeah, that argument absolutely holds water.
Introducing Jim Beam Pineapple. Drench your skin in creamy vanilla paradise with Palmer's Tahitian vanilla.
Weather in St. Louis can be a puzzle and different. Job is to piece together the answer.
That is true too. Both are also, well, Dolph is, or I should say Nick Nemeth is signed to TNA, whereas I don't think Cardona signed to them. He's just kind of on a handshake agreement per appearance deal. Again, I don't know. For real, they're smart. That's called hedging your bets, pal. Oh, nice, Nelson. Thank you. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, I know Death of Smoochie is free on YouTube. I know, but American History X isn't. Yeah, like either side could work. That's one of those things you'd actually have to do an investigation for and put in the work to find out. And it's like, yeah, but who would really care to put that work in? I mean, it is what it is at the end of the day. It's me, Russo. It was me all along. Ah, son of a bitch. Good question. I don't know. Oh, wait, is this the main event? I think this is the main event. All right, so we're not getting the women's tag match. That might have been the pre-show. I don't know. Yeah, pretty much a no pressure show. Just basically just a show. Almost like a televised house show. Oh, no pre-show. Okay. Yes, I'm looking at the graphic. I'm looking at the graphic for it. But I guess it ain't happening tonight.
El hombre que está cargando en sus hombros la lucha libre mexicana. El hijo del vikingo. Así lo recibe el público mexicano. ¡Oe, oe, oe, oe! ¡Grande! ¡Que se escuche!
Yeah, he was on the poster. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, we saw the Parker on the poster. Like, what the fuck, pal? Here's my opinion of why all of a sudden this gimmick got over, because when Ludwig Kaiser took it over, he turned it into like an inside joke that everyone was in on. Including the crowd, and especially including the crowd. At least the Mexican crowd. Let's see, it was Natalia Fabi Apache versus Flamer and La Hiedra. Which that would have been a good match. But nope, this is our main event. And yes, I know Full Gear is still going. We're not going back to that. We are not going back to AEW tonight. That's not happening. Yeah, that was a big part of it as well. Exactly, Lab Rat. Yeah, lots of matches. Yeah, so for anybody wondering, no, we're not going back to AEW Full Gear once this match is over and this main event is over. No, we're done with wrestling for tonight. Same, like, yeah, AAA Natalia. AAA Natalia is a badass. Why can't we have AAA Natalia on WWE TV beating the shit out of the women's division? That would be a good gimmick. Like, that would be a good storyline. Natalia being like, dude, I'm better than all you. Not only can I, work in the ring, I'm a legit straight badass shoot fighter, and I can beat the fuck out of you for real. And that's what I'm going to do. And just have her run through everybody and squash everybody. Yeah, no need to get that Stockholm syndrome. However, even though it might end after this main event, the party will still continue over on Twitch, twitch.tv/LG Brandon whoop whoop. Might take a break from some of the main games we've been playing and kind of do a little bit of bouncing around tonight. Not sure what we're going to be doing, but we'll see where the night takes us, pal. Whoop whoop. Wait, hold on. Did I just hear a Los Gringos Locos mention on commentary? If so, huge pop. They did it again. Yeah, El Grande and Dom are definitely the baby faces in this match. At least to this crowd. Dude, Ludwig Kaiser is such a tremendous performer. Like, that's a dude who transcends getting it. Like, we talk a lot, we mentioned people who get it. Ludwig Kaiser goes beyond getting it. Your Honor, I present to the jury as evidence his performance is El Grande Americano. I'm pretty sure there was a Scott Steiner promo where he called Canada Mexico North and then apologized to Mexico for lowering them to Canadian, for lowering Mexico to the level of Canada.
Por encima de la tercera cuerda. Increíble la agilidad del gladiador de Tala, Jalisco. Ahora, en la ciudad de Puebla van a tener un duelo mano a mano. El hijo del victimo en contra del grande americano. Correcto, en su propia casa, cuando estemos en la ciudad de Puebla. Y allá van por arriba del cordado, pero mira, Dragon Lee no lo deja subir y allá están los problemas que están teniendo. Hoy es el momento que deberían de actuar juntos. El hijo del victimo y Dragon Lee se preparan para volar. ¡Doble patada del grande americano y también de Dominic Mysterio! Dominic junto con el grande americano. Bandeado en ese momento también de que pueda recuperarse. Dominic Mysterio. También a un lado, a un Dragon Lee. Mientras tanto, el grande americano estrellaba sobre las escaleras de metal. Al hijo del vikingo. Se prepara Dominic. Viene con el primer raquete. Para las nuevas generaciones, porque hay una generación que hoy, a 8 años, no saben la historia de los Gringos Locos. Fue Eddie Guerrero y Lo Machín.
Oh, yeah, I have no doubt he's going to get involved in the Dominic John Cena match. I would be very shocked if he does not.
Pero los que brillaron todo el mundo fueron tanto Art Bar, Lo Machine y Eddie Guerrero como los Gringos Locos. Es el primer Worlds Collide. Perdieron las cabelleras, es correcto. El público apoyando a Dominic Mysterio. Oye, escuchaste el nuevo corrido, ¿no? Sí. Mira, ya está. Si el público le dice al público lo pues ahí está arriba del encordado Dominic Mysterio dando el relevo y va hacia el poste. Y ese grito comenzó en uno de los live shows de los WWE. Así es. Aquí en México. Y como han dejado colgado a Dragon Lee. Para allá va el grande americano. Listo para llegar de costado a costado. ¡Qué patadas! Y para afuera del ring. Se va Dragon Lee. Con ese impacto en el abdomen.
Dominic junto con el grande americano. Dominando ahora las acciones. Ya sale el grande americano para levantar a Dragon Lee, para regresar a la acción. Los aficionados, oye, muchas máscaras por cierto el día de hoy, que es
Man,
tema de generación.
dude,
Dominic ha explicado que sale con una máscara.
they need to light that. I really think it is getting time to light that fuse and pull the trigger on turning Don babyface. They're like that, but if they don't do it soon, they're gonna miss that bus. Dude, if only they had you scouting talent, they'd be doing so much better. And I do mean that. All right, so here's the Scott Steiner quote. The way I see it, you already got 2 strikes against you. One, you're not big enough or strong enough to go one-on-one with a genetic freak. The other thing is, you're from that stinking country you call Canada. So watch, I think it's your time to go back up to that cesspool, that place we call Mexico North. And I apologize to the Mexicans out there.
Creo que esta dupla ya tuvo varios de poder salir adelante en la lucha. O sea, por ejemplo, después de sus 3 amigos, indiscutiblemente Dirty pudo ver por su toque de espalda hacia ganar. Pero ahí está, justo cuando Dragon Lee todavía tiene vida. Levanta la rodilla, aprovecha, justo cuando viene del aire.
Dude, that's awesome. Dude, a keyboard with replaceable keys, that's pretty sweet. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Like you can get to customize it. Nice. Make it all pretty and spooky. Whoop whoop.
Esto que está haciendo, ¿qué te pasó, bebé? Se la regresó al grande americano. Ay, se enojó, bebé. El hombre legal. ¿Por qué? Porque lo hicieron así, castigando así. Sí, no, pero, o sea, se enojó, sí, cielo, o sea, ese aquí, indignado estaba. O sea, a ver, me gusta hacer, pero no me gusta que me la hagan. Así lo que está haciendo el grande mojado. Se dio el relevo a Dragon Lee. Y allá va con los golpes sobre
That'd have been a good story. That'd have been a good story.
Nada, cero tregua. En la esquina, viene el rodillazo por parte de Dominic Mysterio sobre Dragon Lee. Lo está cargando. Lo pone en el tensor de la tercera cuerda. Dominic va subiendo. Bastante atento a las acciones. Asesino. Pérez, atento los dos a las acciones el día de hoy. Gente VIP que nos acompaña.
Queda el camino abierto para Dragon Lee. Con esas estacas sobre la esquina. Ya lo tiene en la cuenta. Solamente en 2 de nuestro referee Edwin Butler. Se queda entonces el conteo y las burlas ahora que le está poniendo. Cantado sobre la cabeza y la mirada va directa sobre el hijo del vikingo para ver si pueden hacer equipo. El relevo, pues se la dio con la bota.
Hace rato, hace unos instantes,
correcto.
hace unos instantes también, ese relevo que le da en la espalda parece más un raquetazo que un relevo. Pero mira, cómo intenta llevarse a Dominic Mysterio después, las estacas con las que alcanza a brincar. El hijo del vikingo, media vuelta con el estilo chilena, directo al rostro del Dominic Mysterio, que batalla para arrancarse. El hijo del vikingo recorre sobre las cuerdas, pero Dominic le levanta para venir con ese driver. Hay toque de espaldas, puede contar. Le pregunta que se puede continuar.
Los dos han quedado sobre la lona. Que Michinoku driver para el hijo del vikingo. No sé si quedó noqueado.
Sí.
Se acerca el referee para ver si está en posiciones de continuar, pero el público quiere que llegue el relevo con el grande americano. Está también ahí el hijo del vikingo. Las patadas para
americano. Llegó el relevo para Dragon Lee. Llegó el relevo también para el grande americano. Al ataque Dragon Lee primero. Del otro lado aprovechó el impulso que llevaba. Directo a la patada. De la bota. Alcanza a zafarse. Patada directo a la cara. Tercera cuerda.
Yeah, it ain't working. Yeah. Yeah, they're getting very dangerously close to that precipice where it's really time to pull that trigger and turn Dom babyface. And just basically you have him, all he has to do, Eddie Guerrero. Oh, that's awesome. That's super sweet. Whoop, whoop.
Al igual que lo hacía Rodolfo Guzmán, al igual que lo hacía Max Linares, así es como salió por el medio de la segunda y la tercera. Dragon Lee alcanza a tirar sobre el cuerpo. Oye, se va a escapar de la operación Dragón. Cachetada que le está dejando sobre el rostro a Dragon Lee. Y ahora va el grande americano. Lo tiene sobre la espalda. Vaya impacto para Dragon Lee. Esto podría terminar, ya lo tiene la cobertura. El regreso del hijo del vikingo. El hijo del vikingo ahí estaba atento para llegar al momento justo. Bastadas por parte de Dominic Mysterio. Campeón de lucha libre AAA.
Not full Guerrero, but like basically Guerrero, but Dominic flavored, if that makes sense. Like Dominic's version of Eddie Guerrero. Like the babyface 2004 Eddie Guerrero. Do that, but with Dom doing that character, pretty much. You're putting his spin on it. Oh, sweet, Nelson. Whoop, whoop. I mean, let's just say I would put money on if we got a Ouija board out and somehow managed to make contact with Eddie Guerrero's spirit. He'd be like, dude, I'm entertained watching this. Like I'd put money on that. That'd be his response if we asked him his thoughts on this angle.
¿Qué tirón te estamos viendo? ¿Qué lucha no estamos viviendo? No se levanta Dominic. No se levanta Dragon Lee. El grande americano está tirado en la parte de abajo. El hijo de vikingo tratando de tomar aire. Le dice, levántate. Dame la mano. Give me your hand. Se va acercando Dragon Lee. A ver si lo logra. No hay manera de que Dominic pueda dar el relevo. ¡Oye! Se quitó. Se quitó. No le va a dar el relevo el hijo del vikingo a Dragon Lee. ¡Qué mirada le está poniendo! Esta es una mirada distinta del hijo del vikingo. Todo el odio está en este momento clavado en el rostro de Dragon Lee. Este no es el mismo. ¡No! ¡No, muchachos, no! La traición del hijo del vikingo. La patada para Dragon Lee. Y lo disfruta. Lo disfruta. Es una cara ruda ahora que estamos viendo del hijo del vikingo. Se va el hijo del vikingo. Se va prisa. Algo tendría que haber.
Well, they can actually. Well, considering the fact that Chavo Guerrero now is actually part of WWE now, he's like re-signed with them. You know, they could actually do that. Like they could do that. All right, I like that finish. I like that finish of Vikingo walking out on Dragon Lee. That's a good finish. Protects Dragon Lee. Solidifies El Hijo Vikingo as a heel. and keeps Dom and Americano over.
Les está hablando el rey de los luchadores. El sucio de los sucios, Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Con la leyenda.
And just like hang on.
Y juntos somos el mejor equipo de todo el mundo. El mejor equipo mexicano que ha tocado aquí en la ciudad.
Oh boy! Oh shit! It looks like we're gonna have another tag team match. El Grande Americano and Dom versus Penta and Phoenix. Whoop whoop. It's gonna be some good shit, pal. Whoop whoop. The Lucha Brothers reunite and yeet yeet. Yes, sir. Lucha Brothers. Whoop whoop.
Usted ha sido entretenido por el enterrador. ¡Qué momento el que estamos viviendo! En Guerra de Titanes, en Guadalajara.
Yeah, this match is going to be a blast. Lucha Brothers against Dom and Americano. This will be fun. This will be a fun match. Whoop whoop. Yes, big money match for AAA. Whoop whoop. Oh, we ain't done yet. Oh, we're not done yet. Okay, so just to put it in perspective, between Full Gear and AAA, I had more fun watching AAA, and I couldn't understand the language. That I don't know. I would guess so. I would have to guess so. All right, that was fun tonight. Whoop whoop. Well, except for the AEW. Oh my fuck, AEW was so bad tonight. Then AAA. Thank you, AAA, for saving the night. Whoop whoop. And thank you guys so much for stopping in and hanging and chilling and making tonight fun. Yeet yeet. Best community. Yeah, pal. So tomorrow we got The Wreckage and then HMG After Dark, Death to Smoochie, and American History X. And then Monday, they got the Monday Locker Room, the Raw Watch Along, the Impact Attack. Tuesday, I Like It Raw, and a very short. So I went back and checked it. It is a very short pre-recorded A show this Tuesday, which means we get a full NXT Watch Along, Gold Rush plus belt count. So that should be fun. And then Wednesday, the Next Level Wrestling review. And then AEW Dynamite Watch Along and belt count. Always a pleasure, Dan. Thanks so much for stopping in and hanging out. Whoop whoop. You as well, Sonic. Much love, my homie. Yeet yeet. And then I think the Wednesday locker room is on Tuesday night. My bad. And then Thursday, not sure what that's going to look like because it's Thanksgiving and whatnot. But we will be doing at the very least, we'll be doing a JCW Lunacy watch along. Not sure what time. Not sure if it's going to be a live watch along or a replay watch along. That's kind of up in the air. And then Friday we got the SmackDown watch along and bell count. Not sure on the status of the Smack Attack that night. And then Saturday we got, of course, let's see. Nothing. I think we're going to do HMG After Dark. Not sure what that's going to be. But as far as tonight goes, we will keep the party going for a little bit on Twitch. Twitch.tv/LGBrandon whoop whoop. Going to take about a 10-15 minute break. I hope to see you there. If not, hope to catch on some of the other shows. But if I don't get to see you tonight or later on, hope you have a great rest of your night, great rest of your weekend, and great week. Whoop, much love. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, pal.